that had just enough bass to soothe the soul. Like maybe you guys weren't hearing it in your sound system, but my subwoofer was like, as they do, as if I were like an asshole in a Honda Civic driving down the street. You know, fuck, do we get that all the time? Just driving down the street and they're just like, and it's just like, oh my god, crank it. I want to hear it more. Slow down even so that I can hear it even better. You know, that is definitely not what happens. It is more like a, oh god, that's annoying, and the windows are rattling and all the stuff is like on the walls and it's going, and then because we're old, we're just like, oh damn, fucking young people, whippersnappers. I'm gonna go cut the lawn, or something dumb like that. No, today Azrael's came over and played some Mario Party Jamboree with us, and I've learned two new things. One, Azrael's is not afraid to cheat. Yes, he won. He won two full games of Mario Party, both of them impressive. But on one of the mini games, he decided to shoulder check me so that I would fuck up. so cheater, right there. I still won that mini game. Karma is a bitch. He shoulder checked me and fucked up his own mini game. So I was able to win because of his idiocracy, right? Not a valid tactic. That's not okay. There's no non touche pas while playing Mario Party, right? That's not okay. That's not okay. But whatever, I still overcame and successfully finished that minigame. But he won with like, no, we did not establish that rule. But I feel like it's unwritten. It's just one of those rules. Fine. You know what? Fine. It doesn't matter because it's all in good fun anyway. I totally would have did it too, given an opportunity. But he won. He won the second game with like 9 fucking stars, and it was only a 12 turn map. So he was just like fucking was banking stars almost every turn, this asshole. And yeah. Yeah, it was complete bullshit. And then the other thing I learned, because I learned two things. One is Azrael's is not afraid to cheat. The second thing is my wife sucks. Do you hear that? She's not up here. She can't hear me. She's really bad at Mario Party. And every time I was paired with her, including every time Azrael's was paired with her, that team lost. And I say this completely out of love. There was this one mini game where you were on boats and each person had to like control a rudder of the boat. And so during that map, she was paired with Azrael's. And he's just like telling her when to pedal, when not to pedal, and she's just like she can't move the controller because it's a motion controller game because it's on Switch, and she's doing this and she's failing, and me and the AI are just right to the finish line, and she's still fumbling with her controller. But then we get into another map, another mini game, and it's about flipping cards and finding pairs, and we need to work together. And her strategy is I will pick up one card and you need to go look at all of the other cards to see where the match is. And I'm like, that is not a valid strategy. You cannot do that. Like, we both have to look at the cards and find the matching one. You can't just hold one card and hope that no, it's not. You can't just hold one card and hope that that's the one that matches with another card, because it may not. You're not playing with 52 cards. There isn't like 20 something matches. You're playing with 5 cards and there's one match. So the card that she's flipped up might not even have a pair. So, no, we both have to run around and flip all the cards over to try and find the pair. That's the mini game. So lost that one. And there was one other mini game. I don't remember I don't remember now. But also lost. Blaming her, completely blaming her. Her fault. You know? So yeah. she's not good at minigames, and Azrael's is just not afraid to cheat. That's what I learned about Mario Party today. And you know what? I would play it with them in a heartbeat. You know, I don't care how good or bad my opponents are. We had fun, and that's really what mattered. We were laughing our asses off. That's how fun it is. I love you too, darling. I love you too. We were laughing our asses off, and that's what matters at the end of the day. It's not who won, it's not who lost. It's did you have fun playing the game? And I am confident that everyone had fun. You know, that was the point. You know, that was great. So I lost. I think I came in. Yeah, I came in. I think I came in last. Did I come in last in the last game? Yeah, because I had 0 stars in the last game. The last turn or last 2 turns, I lost both of my stars, which was complete bullshit. I did a duel with Azrael's and I lost the duel, so he won one of my stars. And then when did I lose the second star? I'm pretty sure I lost a second star. I don't know. All I know is I lost. But I laughed my ass off. That's all that mattered, you know. The TV is still intact. You know, I didn't throw a controller at it. I did not get mad. I had a blast. Right? So that was great. That was great. And Azrael's, he was proud of himself because he thinks that was like the most stars he's ever had ever in the entirety of playing Mario Party. Like 9 stars at the end of a map. And he's just like, I've never fucking done that many stars. I was like, oh, well, now you achievement unlocked, you know? There you go. Mario, well, it does. So I've tried to put the AI, the CPU player, on hard because they're pretty dumb. You know, having played it enough times. Yeah, you're right. I should get into the games because we're already late. I'll get right into it. Having played Mario Party enough times with AI player because I'm a loner, they usually suck ass. You know, they're okay, but for the most part, they make some really dumb decisions. And when they play the mini games, they fumble like repeatedly. It's just like you guys are silly. So I tend to put the CPUs on a higher skill set. But they did not want that. They were like, no, just leave it on normal. And I was like, no, I can't. I can't do what I left it on normal. And it's like, whatever. Yeah, there was so the first game. Yeah, let me get into it. Let's do introductions and we can chat about it a little bit more. We've got Azrael's and Alex, Raidsoft and Shellcad, Raz, Whirlywind, and Starfany. Anyone else here lurking? Lurk to your heart's content. We got Thrumo is here. Good to see you. And Toaster. Good to see you too. Toaster. Oh, you changed your fucking color. You used to be pink. Now you're green or blue or some color that I can't quite tell. Teal? Cyan? I don't even know. You blended right in there with Raz. You got the same color, at least on my screen. You didn't change shit. It's on Twitch. Okay, fine. You're the same color to me as Raz, so you kind of blended in right there. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh shit, it's gone. Oh, the extra star award. So we were playing Super Mario Jamboree, and there's 2 game modes. There's party mode, and then there's pro mode. So the first game we played was party mode, which is the usual Mario Party. There's the bonus stars at the end. Random shit happens when you land on things, whatever. Pro mode, I think I prefer pro mode. Pro mode gets rid of 90% of the randomism. So when you land on something, instead of it going through a list of like it randomly lands on something, you just pick. Did you want 10 coins or did you want double dice? You pick one, right? So I liked it. And then what was the other thing that I liked about it? Oh, there's no yeah, I'll take some. That's not hot pink. That's purple to me, but whatever. The bonus stars in pro mode, there's a bonus star, but they tell you what it is before you start, rather than it randomly selecting one at the end and fucking everyone over. So you know going in what your bonus star is. So it's like everyone's on the same page, right? No randomism. You just go into it. There is one randomism, and the one randomism is when you land on like an item space. There's like the thing that you got to jump up and hit, and you get a random item. That's the only thing that's random. Everything else is like set in stone. That's it. So I liked pro mode. I really did. It just everyone was on the same playing field. You also get to choose the minigame that you play, too. When you go to do minigames, instead of it being random minigames, there's, like, a selection, and each player chooses what one they want to play. Alright, so sorta kinda recap. Also, I forgot that it's like late, and I'm pretty sure I have a quest that I need to do. I had like an epiphany this morning when I was showering. I was like, didn't I have a quest to do tonight? I'm wondering if I should go do that before I go through this tunnel. And it had something to do with the kid, the paper boy. Oh no, I hate that right click closes things. It was something about the kids. What was it called? Young and Dumb. Yes, there's going to be trouble down in Water Lane this evening. You should check it out. So I don't know how long I'm going to be in this tunnel, so I think I'm going to go check that out first. Yeah, I think I liked Pro Mode. We've played, we have 7 for the GameCube. And Super Mario Party for the Wii. And so Azrael's brought over his copy. He has Jamboree. He might have the other one, another one too. I don't know if he's listening right now. But Jamboree and I think, what was the other one? Hey, was that a rat that I could have picked up, or was that just a fun animation? It was just a fun animation. Was 8 on the Wii U? Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, if 7 was on the GameCube, then 8 probably was on the Wii U. No, which game? Yeah, GameCube came first. Yeah. Here I am going like, nah, it's the other way, dummy. Yes, the GameCube came after the Wii U. Wrong. Oh, I don't want up here, but whatever. Poof. Those little guys disappearing. I love that they're there and then disappear. So Water something Street? That's somewhere over here. Then yes, the Nintendo 6U. I never once played a Splatoon game. I'm not, that's way too competitive for me. Oh, we're in the temple. This is not where I want to be. Oh, hello, random person. Behold, a person. I'll talk to you really quick. Her eyes are locked on yours. Greetings! Hello. That's it, just hello. Her voice is emotionless and spoken from deep in her chest. The voice of a priestess. I am Shamar. I hail from the slopes of the mountain. She bows her head slowly. A golden horde servant. A human from Divinitorum? Lovely to see a visitor in my great city. She bows her head again. I do not have time to talk much. I am in service of the ambassador. As you can imagine, I am not here to socialize. What do you know about the tea shop? Nothing. I do not spend time on Tolstad. I am here on business today, and will soon leave. But I am sorry for the destruction it wrought upon your city. You were the one that did it. It was all you. Why are you staring at me so much? Is it that bad thing to do in this city? Not if you have good reason. What reason? Flirting or hatred? If you're flirting, flirt. She stops herself and looks away. Oh man, I got hurt! Emotional damage! Pope, good to see you. Yep. I will stop making eye contact in accordance with your local norms. She speaks so mechanically. Strange woman. Alright, bye. Do I have, 10? Yeah, 10. Just 10. You could have did better. I could eat some... Oh, no, wait. I can cast a spell. There we go. Thanks. That felt better. Alright, where's the docks? Fuck, I got there before, and now I don't know how to get there again. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Hello, sign. Tell me how to get to the docks. Yeah, I know all about it. Which way to Water Lane View? Down the temple steps, across the circle square, through the garden tunnel, over the pillar crossing. Oh my god, that's so far away. They are, but I mean, there's water right there. So the docks should technically be here, but they are not. So to the garden through the garden thing and hold on. In here? This is the pillar or something. And then yeah, here it is. Got it. I do have a bucket for a helmet. I absolutely do. Listen. Listen. You start with this helmet, which, you know, looks real nice. But it has... let me move over to the right for a second. It has no stats. It just says practically your face. But then I have this bucket that increases my strength by 2. It lowers my wisdom. Let's not talk about that. But it increases my strength by 2. So, you know, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use the bucket. Okay? I want that extra strength. You think it would lower your charisma rather than your wisdom, but hey, whatevs. We got a bucket hat. Oh, let me just... My wife look, before I put the hat on. My wife organized my hats by putting them in a basket. So my hats are now in a basket because she wants it to be organized, and I don't blame her. That's very kind of her. But now I gotta like sift through shit to find something. Anyway, what the hell? I'm here and we're looking. This is the docks. Yeah, I'm looking for something. I don't even know what I'm looking for. People, something to stop. Did the quest give me any details? Take root? What? What does take root mean, and why would I? Okay, I clicked it, and I don't know what's happening. A dozen dwarves and an orc walk into a tavern. The orc turns to the tavern keep and says, "Hey, give me a large one." The tavern keep says, "Please don't turn this into a joke. These are real people you're talking about. What's going on here?" Let me continue. So the dwarves go, "The dwarves have struggled as a minority for decades. They deserve respect, nothing less." Now, a joke never hurt anybody. Words are sharp, carelessly aimed. They can easily cut the cord of any man. Whatever, look. The gist of the story is, the orc is hard at work improving this shitty little city. The dwarves are annoying and stupid. Got it? You believe for a second the orc wants this city to improve? No, you've seen too much to ever believe such a lie. The orc is with the Free Striders, right? So she's with the good guys. Oh yes, for sure. Absolutely. The revolutionary Free Strider will bring freedom, democracy, and riches to Norvik. Last part being the most poignant. Let us focus on each of those points, one at a time. Oh, come on. Freedom. Free Strider rule would entail joining the Free City Alliance. Local politics would be focused entirely on serving the core cities and reeds and the interest of the trade company. Democracy. They do like that, but they're really corrupt. I failed something. Ridiculous. Riches also failed something. That might bring a lot of money into the city, but it's always going to be the factory owners and already rich folks. Yeah, because they actually work. This is silly. Without Free Striders, you'd probably be a farmer. Who the fuck wants to be a farmer? Farming is good, healthy work. Don't change the subject. Do you two never shut up? Not really. I feel like I should make a decision here. Yes. You must retain the spirit of the Asglian Revolution. After completing a quest branch, you will allow it to take root in your mind. When doing this, you must make a choice between available feats. Take a deep breath and stand up against the ever-growing wave of capitalism. You should choose Asligian Spirit and Speech. With this feat, you restore 1 hit point for every hour that passes. Okay. Greed ain't so bad. To be able to unlock a better life for yourself, who wouldn't want that? You should choose Money Talks. With this feat, you gain 50% more crowns on pickup. So, listen, money is everywhere, but there's probably only so much money in the game. Because it's not like shit's gonna randomly spawn. This isn't an RPG of that variety. So there's a limited amount of money. Hit points, I can get them back by casting a spell, and I could rest for an hour and then cast another spell. So really, getting 1 hit point back for every hour that passes almost seems silly. You know? Yeah. So like I can heal myself at any time, and then, well, not any time, but you know, rather than, yeah, that I'm going to go with the money. Money talks. Smart choice. Now keep an eye out for any opportunity. There are crowns to be made in every corner of this stinking place. Alright, back to my quest tree. Thanks for that. But where was the one about the kids? Here it is. So you found a note about the meeting up at Water Lane this evening. You hear there's going to be trouble down in Water Lane this evening on your first day. You should check it out. Okay, well, this evening? It's 5:27. Is it not considered evening yet? Where is this alleged trouble and or meeting and or who am I looking for? I don't know if they're even ready yet. Is this open yet? No. Oh, it's closed for the day, so they're not even opening. Oh, what about down here? Can I go down this way? Does this even... Can I not go down there? I'm gonna go with no, okay? Is this place open? It is not. No, I think that was just like an internal monologue. Right, because now I have a feat of money talks. I think it was just I made a mental decision. I'm not so sure that it has anything to do with, well, I mean, I guess it could have to do with the story that I've made a decision. I don't know. And if I did, oh well. Personally, I'd rather have the money. Was it? No. WASD is not doing anything. Oh, wait, yes it is. Oh, hold on. Let's try that. Let's try that with the keyboard. Good call. No, it's a dead end. It doesn't go anywhere. I do have feet, just a feet. You know, it's weird that I should have feet, but I have a feet. All right, well, is this open yet? No. I assume I'm not doing anything with the griffin yet. Yeah, it's DC 18. Do you want to pet it too? No. No, thank you. And seriously, be careful. I'm not cleaning up your guts if that thing skewers you. What is my... I wish I could see, like, my stats. Oh, it's right... It's +1. Never mind. It's right there. So that's not gonna wait. That's not gonna work. So forget that. Okay, well, I came here, but I don't see what I'm supposed to be doing, so it must not be evening yet, or... Oh, hey, there's a door here. I didn't investigate this. You stand before a damp door on a cramped corner house. The wood is dark, swollen with the perpetual moist water lane. A layer of river, mud, and algae. You know someone here? Yes? Why does that sound like a question? No? Then why are you standing here? Knock on the door. A solid, rhythmic knock. Wait. A moment passes, then the sound of a heavy latch sliding. The door creaks open. A pair of bulbous eyes stare up at you. It is an Anurin, dressed in a tiny velvet smoking jacket. Quite distinguished despite the lack of pants. Qu'est-ce que c'est qu'est? What is it? Oh, they speak French here? Nice. He blinks slowly. A translucent membrane flicks across his eyes. I am busy, très occupé. I have some questions. Oh? Wait. He squints at your uniform. Are you, how do you say, le clerc? Oui. Oui, monsieur clerc. I am the cleric. Yes. Ah, bon. The cleric in you stirs with quiet confidence. He nods respectfully. At least you are not here from the Tithe House. The Anurin peeks his head out behind the door. T'es vu quoi? That's my friend. Ask for a contribution to my cause. Yeah, fuck yeah. Boom! Give me a contribution. Just a smile, the kind of smile that opens wallets. Oh, and a kiss his ass hard. My good sir, surely a gentleman of your stature supports the arts or the holy cause? Ah, flatterie. He sighs, his throat pouch inflating slightly. Told you. You are charming. He reaches for something on the other side of the door. Take this, now. Au revoir. He shoves the fancy bottle towards you. The door slams shut before you can say thank you or anything else. Concentrated, I didn't even read it. This is no small potion. The Aneurin must be well connected. Sweet. So you really just went and knocked on some stranger's door. Look, I'm not going to knock on your methods too much, but if you keep this up, we'll be done by 6 months after the election. And you didn't even ask about the tea shop. Not once. I just had a feeling this door was important, was all. You know? Maybe stick to the les points d'interest. Okay? That's funny. I like that. So what do we get? We got a potion... Concentrated rhubarb ale. Ooh, charisma. Yeah, yeah. Fuck yeah, charisma. Delicious. Yeah, no, of course. Shellcad wouldn't know anything about French. Not at all. How much did I butcher that? Those terrible pronunciations. So I see it's now 1738. So, like, if I, like, talk to people, is time gonna approach? Is time gonna continue? Let's get on with it. Waterlane sure is a crazy place. Crazy place, yeah. Your companion glances up into the rocky ceiling, covered in dwarven artwork. One of the great crafted wonders of the world. Also a hive of scummy capitalism, so enjoy that. Nice weather we're having. Look around with the bucket on your head. Sure. But how would you know, Cleric? I said, how would you know? Since you're wearing that damn thing on your head. I feel like you're bringing some unneeded negativity in this conversation. I am both shocked and amazed you haven't walked off a ledge yet. But I have to say, it is immeasurably embarrassing to stand next to you and attempt to take anything you say seriously while you're wearing that. Do you realize everyone you meet is simply choosing to ignore it? I will keep wearing this for as long as I want, Snell. Yeah, that's true, I would hear it. We're underground right now, though, So there'd be no weather. But that's just my 2 crowns. Yes, I guess there's no sense. Where do I sleep tonight? I don't know, Cleric. He gives you a defeated look. Can't the city pay for something? You're a cleric, for God's sake. Can I sleep with you? No, it's seriously, don't phrase it like that. Maybe I could sleep with Viskin? He's the Lich Lord. You're probably too warm for him, and don't phrase it like that. Can I sleep in the Goblin Garden? No, or, I mean, he thinks about it for a second and then once again says no. Could I ask the Coin Lord? Ah, yeah, Darrow's your boss on this job, isn't he? Guess you got another thing to talk to him about. Fun. Who's Darrow? We haven't met Darrow yet. Alright, let's go. Alright, time did advance, and we leveled up. So how many points do I get? Just 1? Boo. Oh, if I do strength, I get a bonus to my rolls. I like the sound of that. Let's do that. Darrow is the main character from Red Rising. You're absolutely correct. He's somewhere in this box. Right here. Right here. I've read all of the books. Actually, I lie. What's the latest one that just came out? Fuck. It's not Iron Gold. Now you got me thinking about that series. You son of a, I love you. It is Dark Age. Dark Age. I'm in the middle of Dark Age right now. Every even number you get a +1? I never would have known. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. I don't have friends. It's true, I don't. Even though I was playing Mario Party with Azrael's, so I guess I have 1 friend. Sputs, good to see you. I don't know why you can't. Do you not have enough points? Anyway, yeah, the Red Rising books are really good. If you're into, like, sci-fi with drama and shit. Alright, well, I would assume evening is like 6 o'clock. So let's do some praying. That might advance time. Because I need to re-equip my, my spells now. I have an extra spell slot. Which means we can do Speak with Animals. That means we can talk to the Griffin. Oh, time did not advance. Okay. Parade of Horribles. That's not a Red Rising book. You're just making shit up. Alright, we'll just save it. Hello. So how do I talk to it? I'll try this. Nope. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Why does that sound awesome? How does one do this? You try to see it from the beast's perspective. How would you like to be awoken if you had to be awoken from your lovely slumber? If you had to be awoken from your lovely slumber by a helmed, handsome stranger? If you had to be awoken from your lovely slumber by a helmed, handsome stranger on a day such as this. I lost my train of thought. What am I doing? The question is, by which method would you like to be awoken? I don't know. A hug? Okay, try that then. Come here, birdie. Give the sleeping griffin a hug. A light tap. God damn it, you hear your companion yell rushing down the street. Ah, your bones and your body cracking, hard ground merging with your flesh. But you live. Almost got it. That did not go so well. Perhaps another method shall work better. Gods be damned, what were you thinking? You hear Snell yell at you as he comes running down the street. The goblin eventually makes it down to you, gasping for air. It's good you're alive, but seriously, isn't there a saying about not waking a sleeping griffin? Don't do that again. That was nice. I love it. Cure wounds. Oh, everything's fixed. Everything's fixed. Is it awake, though? I want to do speak with animals. Oh. Why can't I do that? Do I have to do I have to cast it? No reason to cast that spell. Okay, never mind. Oh, was I supposed to cast Shield of Faith beforehand? Oh my goodness, I never did. Oopsies. I will, Omni, good to see you. I'll hug it again. Why not? No, I gotta spend a chart. I don't want to do that. Talking about books. The, Bobaverse series. If you're into, like, sci-fi shit. I'm actually, give me one second. I'm gonna write down this other one that Toaster just said. This is Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yes, the Bobaverse series, if you're into, like, some sci-fi. Quick summary. Dude cryogenically freezes himself because it's just the latest craze. Or rather, he gets an insurance policy to cryogenically freeze himself if something bad were to happen so that he could be cured in the future. Something bad happens, he gets cryogenically frozen, wakes up in the future, like the super future, and they don't care about the fact that he's cryogenically frozen. They've put him into a fucking satellite. They put him into a little drone body, and from that point forward, he just gets into fucking shenanigans, and it's a great series. It's a great series. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. I like the recommendation. I will look for... My wife might even already own it. She's got some really good books. Like the Red Rising books. She's the one that owns those. Like, I don't own them. I own fucking manga. So are these ever gonna open? No? Alright. Can I just talk to you again to speed up time? Or actually, if I leave the map, does that take time too? No, it doesn't. That's sad. Can I cast Charm Person on you? Oh yeah, I can steal your shit. Let's try. Oh my god, that was terrible. Stop that. Yep. Thief, help! Yep, fuck off. I feel awful. Can we still talk? She mutters something under her breath as you approach. Oh, that's it. Alright, fine, whatever. Guess I'm not getting that. Isn't that an anime or a manga? Dan Dirtle? I'm pretty sure that's like an anime or a manga. One or both. Probably both. Yeah, isn't this what's his face's house? No, not that one. It's the one down here. Yeah, I do a lot of audiobooks too. Yeah, here it is. We're going to Snell's house. Because it's great for when you're driving. Fill in that time. Hi, Snell. Welcome to my pad. Go ahead, root around as much as you want. Don't mind if you do. Oh, so I can have some of your stuff? No, and don't touch anything. I'm not sure how this is in any way useful for the job, but let me know when you're done looking around. Looking. Nothing else. How much is the rent? Not so bad, thanks to the old lady. She looks after her own. Not every goblin is so lucky. You're lucky to be living in Norvik, you mean? Yeah, right. You know, there are 3 tribes in the city, right? The halfways get by real well thanks to Lady Sageleaf. But it didn't used to be that way, and most goblins have a real hard time getting by here. Most guilds won't exactly hire a goblin just like that. Why? Good question. We're not human, so by default, on average, we're not trusted. Back in the day, there were apparently a bunch of programs meant to push us into the workforce. Anti-discrimination laws, goblin public works projects. But the support for those ran out way before I was born. So most kids just fell into crime. They can't do that. In Norvik, it's illegal to be a criminal. That's arguably one of the dumbest things you've ever said. You clearly haven't heard everything I've ever said. That's fortunately true. Imagine you're a goblin kid. You spend most of your day in a warren with 20 others your age. There's barely any resources to actually teach you all the human stuff we're legally forced to be taught. If you're lucky, you've got one parent with a stable income, otherwise you'll be living in the dormitories. No support system, no chance to integrate into the city you're supposed to be living in. If you're lucky, you'll get a dangerous gig in the tunnels. If not, the only way for you to get enough money for food beyond the basic handouts is joining a syndicate. They recruit young to keep you in the juvenile stockade if you get caught. Starting as an errand boy, ending up as whatever they need you for their enterprises. Then you bring home a heavy pouch of crowns for your mom and pops. What are they gonna do, turn their little kid in? Or accept the only major income the household's gotten in months? Maybe they'll even encourage you, push you to get a real friendly with the local runner. Weren't you a runner? Runner and handler, yeah. It's complicated, but the Halfway Bridge tribe is classified as a syndicate. We run things in a similar sense to the Ishki and the NMBT, except we do things strictly by the book. We don't run drugs, for one. We keep Waterlane free of smuggling. But most importantly, we keep the youth out of it, and we keep the other tribes at an arm's length. Lady Sageleaf is real draconian in that regard. Everyone, and I mean everyone in our tribe, gets a job and a good salary. We've tried pushing this method, our support system, onto other tribes, but it's hard. And not always popular. We're the small, annoying cultish tribe of Tolsad, after all. He sighs again, so it is what it is. What a rant. Young goblins, young humans. Seems to be no difference when it comes to the solution, a purpose and a place, that's all they need. You're working hard for your lady, I sure do. You catch him glancing at the image of her on the board. Cool, thanks for the talk. There is a lot of reading, I know. I like... It's not really engaging when it comes to streaming, but like whatever. I'm gonna read it to you because I know if I just speed read, you'd not even know what the fuck's going on. Syndicate is a great game if it were forever ago. Oh, I can fix his lantern. It appears to be non-functional. What's wrong with it? The glowstone inside must be malfunctioning. A common issue with these cheaply post-war era produced lanterns. Hey Snell, you need help fixing this thing? That's okay, Cleric. The goblin does not know what's best for him. Alright, we'll fix it. He probably didn't want it fixed. You spend a few minutes looking it over, realizing a bit later that there is an esoteric effect on the lantern itself. Investigating it further reveals the issue, the glowstone's connection with the flimsy metal plate around it. While the heat remained and the stone is quite hot, its weak esoteric light was esoterically spread out across the full surface of the lantern instead of focused on the glowstone itself. Boop boop. With a quick snap, light returns to the lantern. Such a simple solution. You should have come up with it quicker. I fixed the lamp, Snell. Huh, thanks. He gives you a thumbs up. The goblin speaks your language. Such gratitude. Now you won't have to trip when going to the bathroom in the middle of the night anymore. That's not really a problem, you know. He points at his eyes. Dark vision. Then why do you have a lamp? It's not perfect dark vision. He stretches a bit. But yeah, the fixed lamp will help. Thanks again, Cleric. I'm so good at tinkering with stuff. You're slightly above average, which says more about the average than it does about you. Yeah, I bet. Bagatelle, the goblin has some good taste then. I better save before I start rifling through his shit. One of Snell's boxes. Oh, I could just take stuff. Yoink! Oh yeah, extra money! I do like me some extra money. Snell's work. You stand before a wooden board covered in sketches of various people, each of them connected via long red threads. This is the Sage Leaf Lord. Look closer at the sketches. You see several faces you recognize and some you don't. A birdman with a black and white pattern along with the note, Tea Shop Owner. A bulky merman with the text, Rival, No, Unambitious. A stout-looking dwarf in a uniform with a hammer symbol in the corner, Patron. A stylish orc with a freestrider heart symbol in the corner, completely unaffiliated, suspicious. A pale man holding a skull, no motive. A human with a fancy beard and a fish symbol in the corner, suppressing info, beware. Then finally you look over the central piece, the beautiful rendition of Lady Sageleaf herself. Enemies, spies, city conspiracy? What's this, Snell? He looks over to you from across the apartment. Ah yeah, Project Visualizer. Helps me keep track of jobs. You can check it out if you want. I haven't done much other than a basic outline on the tea shop yet. I've been busy with all this running around. Yeah, looks like a ton of work. It's not really. Haven't had that much downtime yet. Once we're finished, I'll make sure to compile it in a proper report for the old lady. Interesting. He's got a bed. Can I use his bed? Can I take a nap, Snell? What? No, he yells from across the apartment. Do not even think about getting into my bed. You can join too? That's definitely worse. Come on, let's have a buddy nap. Even worse. We got some pictures. A photo of himself on the wall and family. And then this is a bit high up. Oh, I probably need like the mage hand spell to get that one. Alright, we can leave. It is 6:15. It might be evening now. We might finally have something to do. Oh, I forgot. I keep double clicking, but I could just hold it. Oh yeah. Things have changed. Hello! Hello, things that have changed. There's an arrow over this person. Oh, no, never mind. There's an arrow everywhere. Rolo. And a youth. Hello, youth. A tense scene. Oh, a cleric, just in time. 4 young guys, each looking a bit nervous, except the angry-looking blonde kid. We've confiscated the illegal goods, he says, and bows his head. For the city. He turns his head towards one of the kids behind him. How's it going, Earthness? I'm trying. Hold on. Point at the lanky kid trying to cast a cantrip. Hey, stop it. He freezes and gives the blonde kid a nervous look. Oh, sorry, Cleric. I'm Rolo, the blonde kid. I think he's trying to light them on fire. I'm Rolo, the blonde kid says and takes a bow. Rolo Malak. At your service. Behind me are Earthness, Sten Buskin, and Toli. We're members of the Norvikian Resistance, a movement to... You're thieves! And ignorant book burners. Yes, he called it. The girl adjusts her spectacles and straightens her back. With all due respect, Mr. Cleric, she says, don't believe a word from these thugs. You notice the 2 other girls behind her, a halfling and a dwarf. Both look at each other. Assholes. Careful, it's an actual cleric. Thugs? Come on, Modissa. Really? Like the AY aren't just a bunch of ruffians. I've seen enough, the goblin whispers to you and sighs. Just activists clashing. The AY? Azalgast youths. See her green armband? Hello, everyone. I'm the cleric. They're stolen, she hisses, then turns to Rolo to bark out. You stole our entire water lane delivery. Others are starting to notice the cleric in your step. So if I keep, like, going cleric, 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 I'm getting, like, lots of XP. So if you, like, embrace a role, it's, like, multiplying the experience. So even though I am a rogue, declaring myself as a cleric is working out, you know? Ah, yeah, sure. Of an illegal newspaper. Lord Cleric, I assure you, you were doing the city a favor here. I take that back. It's just a bunch of LARPers. Okay, so I'm sensing a conflict here. You're here to uphold the law, right? So arrest these assholes. Now! The dwarf grabs her hand and holds her back. Modissa, calm down, please. What does the law say about this conflict? The Asgil chant, or whatever silly name its anonymous publisher gave it, is not licensed for distribution in Tolstad. The city knows that terrible papers should not be given out. At the same time, it is also illegal to steal delivered newspapers from mailboxes, even if those papers are delivered legally. That's a lot of illegality. Both are in the wrong in different ways. Yes. I could just charm one of them, right? With your witty sense of humor? No, the spell. That would be a solution. Tell them you've made up your mind and then cast it on one of them. Well, first let's figure out the story. So, nationalist, give me your side of the story. There was bicycles that we saw on Friday. This world is really weird mashup. So yeah, you are a cleric, but there's like, I can't get into the menu right now, but there's like a bunch of different things you can identify as. You don't have to identify as a cleric. So I don't, some of them are hidden, I don't even know. First of all, thank you for listening to Reason. I know we look like some dumb kids, but we're not. Something about his expression makes you think the exact opposite. He gestures towards you and then to himself. We're on the same team here. I don't look dumb. He says, looking dumb. Stop stalling. Tell me what you're doing here. So, we heard about the Asgil chant being delivered on Tolstad. Or I did, at the guild. I work at the fishery, and I see every day how Earthfolk get radicalized by dwarven nonsense. So I figured I'd get the boys with me and we'd, put a stop to it. Through violence and terror? We couldn't figure out where the thing was printed or anything. A lot of copper press signs don't really have an official companies behind them. Especially trash like the chant you hear coming from the short kid in the back. Go fuck yourself, Tolly. Hey, relax. I'm telling our story here to the good Lord Cleric. He turns back to you and coughs once. Of course, it's illegal to distribute unlicensed papers in every official district, so I asked around. Apparently someone saw these girls at the university going around delivering it. Wasn't that difficult to figure out. It was Modissa doing the deliveries. Fucking Modissa. She's not allowed to do that, the large kid in the back said with a nod. They don't like you, do you? They don't like women in general, she says with a frown. Back in school, everybody knew who Modissa was. The Asglius Annoyance, the blonde kid says with a grin. Such a terrible nickname, unimaginative and boring. Also, fuck you. Anyway, that's how we got here. They're delivering an illegal magazine, and we put a stop to it. Okay, you explain your side. Okay, fine. Her dwarven friend mutters, Modissa, in a concerned tone. Her friends are trying to keep her from being too brazen. Why? If they're in the right, she should be brazen. We deliver papers for the Asglian chant. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a pretty big deal. He chuckles. The paper is not terribly popular, but it is known for radical articles and political stances. She draws a sharp breath. We have a busy schedule, and right as we started delivering the papers in Waterlane, these pieces of shit started following us, taking papers we've just delivered right out of people's mailboxes. That's illegal, right? Asks the halfling girl. Highly illegal. Of course it's illegal. Your opinion does not even register. She doesn't even hear it. Insolent behavior. And then they grab one of our paper stacks from Zerba, like straight up assault and theft, and Modissa, it wasn't... They can't get away with this. It probably was not that bad. Okay, I've come to a conclusion. She's hiding a nervous expression. Great, good. He's outwardly very nervous. Is there a compromise to be found here? You must engage in deep meditative form of empathy in order to achieve it. Oh, can I cast Charm Person when I'm in here? No, okay. I guess it needs to be from the conversation. So, Snell's presence calms me? Oh, that's so nice. Why am I doomed? I spoke with Rolo's younger brother. Oh yeah, Rolo, this is the older brother of the newspaper boy. Unlicensed copper paper, the chant. Okay, find a middle ground. 18, fuck yeah. Meditative state. Good thing it wasn't disadvantage. For a compromise. Both of you, listen up. Your calm and determined voice rings out across the street. Tell the girls, you can't deliver your paper, then tell the boys, and you can't steal it. But you can't deliver it. That's what I've been saying, and you can't take it. Just listen to him. Come on. The blonde kid grits his teeth, then he grabs a stack of papers and tosses it across. Oof! Modissa grunts as she catches it. Then she immediately turns to you. What do you mean? We have every right to... No, delivering without a license. A middle ground that nobody's happy with. I don't fucking care. Fine. The boys quickly disperse, muttering among themselves. Don't, the dwarf tells Modissa as she strolls up to you. Hey, Mr. Cleric, you know we're just going to deliver these anyway. I'm counting on it. Give her a thumbs up. As you answer, she turns and walks away. Well, you sure made the problem go away, somewhat. Now let's get out of here. I made the problem go away. Yay, I did a thing. I think a quest is done. The quest is done. Oh, fuck. It's fucking right click. God, how do I turn that off? So where's the, so I gotta find out where it's being printed now. So we only have four feet slots, even though we have 2 feet. No, that was funny. We have 4 feet slots, which means as we complete these quests, we're gonna have to get rid of feet. That kind of sucks. Hands can be feet, I guess. So blah, 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 blah. This cannot be tolerated. Too much chaos has been caused by these damn kids. Indeed, this must be solved. With the might of the state, we shall. The Asgold youth did nothing to warrant such pushback. This era is one of communication. Ideas interchange freely between a populace of free-minded thinkers, folk dreaming of an egalitarian potential. However, the problem lies with the unfortunates who break and sear folkarian thought, whatever, words. You must pray for them, beg of them to please, please stop being so mean. Appealing to their better nature? Great idea. Sarcasm. Those boys might be unkempt and rough, but they're proud citizens of a great city. They are performing a service, albeit a crude one, one beyond the realm of law. But the youth Asgulls, they are even more unlawful, to a much steeper degree. How do you calculate that degree of unlawfulness? Entirely through the morality of their behavior. I see. What has happened here is a complication upon society, a representation of the wider culture. Young men are drawn toward the rough, downtrodden world of the dreamers, the hope of national unity through a Arthurian story, one of leadership and honor, but without that guiding star, there is no such singularity, no control, no wise king to bend the knee to. Instead, those boys are simply expressing pain through violence, enacted onto those who are attempting to craft a more caring future, that is, young women. They, as opposed to young men, are drawn towards a more social type of unity, with welfare and Asglian flattened hierarchical structures, beyond Asgul himself, who is by his function also a male figure. It is to womanly people you shall look towards. Lady Fair is one. The halfling god? Yes. Lady Fair and those not. The walking god who gave everything to save her people. Her words are few, but spread far across the coast. Her church is quite active among Norvokian society as an organization of charity, one open to all folk, no matter their origin. An egalitarian dream. This is why women, as harsh as it is to say, are simply more suited for Northvikian leadership. Lady Fair makes it clear. A house held by women stands any season. It's a lot of choices. When am I not a woman? Does that mean I have no interest in the future? Feel like there should be a middle ground here. Yeah, I agree. There is something so powerful about dreams. Ideas spreading from a man to a woman, woman to man. But the Asgleian dream is not a blessing. It is a smile wrought in pain. A vision of 1,000 layers of intersected nets and labels, tangling every person and snaring them into oppressor or oppressed.
Has been redeemed.
And there is oppression. There are unfair hierarchies. The world is corrupt. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce half of these words because I'm book learnt, you know. So I would have read books growing up, and a lot of my knowledge comes from reading books. And if no one ever stopped to tell me that's the correct way to pronounce something, I just pronounce it the way that I see it, you know, which is wrong. I what? Exactly. Alright, I'm done reading. This is like going on forever. Just tell me when I can choose things. This is a lot. Alright. I will suddenly understand gender. I did it. Mangas are not books. I didn't have manga growing up. I'm talking about, like, growing up. Anyway. Can I get to the part where I choose my stat? Oh my god. I'm so glad I chose to stop reading this one. I'm ready to make a decision. Alright, do not be afraid. Oh, no, you didn't even tell me what they are. Well, that's not okay. What? Well, I don't even know what I got. I don't even know what I did. That's great. Lady Fair is extra proficiency in roles when speaking with feminine characters. Cool. The other one at least walked through and told me what they were. Maybe there was a thing there about going through, and I don't fucking know. Damn it. Oh, wait, this way. Alright, we're going back to the tunnels. Oh, that person is gone. Oh. Your muscles tense up. Uh-oh. A face of iron appears from nothing. You hear the goblin say something to you. Dagger. He doesn't need to raise his voice. You know the gravity of the word. This creature visits death upon your door. Fight back. This is no time for introspection. Get ready. Forced combat. Snell got a 7. Aw, man. You suck. The masked one is ready. Immediately rushes forward, the sharp dagger thrust toward its target. You feel the steel brush up against your chest. Ow! This guy wants to kill you. Don't let him. Great advice. Can I cast a spell, like, right now? Fuck yeah. Like, in the middle of combat. Oh, yeah, I got, like, Shield of Faith. I could do that, too. Oh, I can't cast it right now. 2? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, this is a female character? Interesting. Intrusive thoughts and fears spread through your mind the moment you start breathing again. The heart beats faster. You can't control it. You simply must do it. The body is in control. Reach forward to shake the masked one's hand. What? You smile. A polite smile, but really, is it the time? You're wearing a helmet. The bastard can't see it. Snell gets ready to act. The goblin's quick. The goblin glances at the dagger, almost piercing your chest. He then rushes forth, aiming a decisive blow against the masked one's left leg. It hits, not by much, but enough to stagger the masked one. After the initial attack, the masked one goes in for another attempt. Do not let him. Counter. The dagger aimed for my vitals. Cleric, look out! The dagger hits. Oof! Can I, like, not die? Right below the neck artery. Fuck, you hear a weak voice behind the mask. This will not continue for much longer. Come up with an apprehension plan. Disadvantage, even. This grease keeps blinking at me. Like, I should probably do it. Oh, yeah, okay, that's how you kill people. Brutal. I didn't expect him to just... Hey, I'm not complaining. They really should add guardrails here. It was super effective. I thought your boss was in charge down here. Sadly, the old lady couldn't get the building permits. Otherwise, we'd have bolted up this place a long time ago. But for this one, I guess it worked out, sort of. Someone wants us dead, or you, more likely. We must investigate carefully. Yep, another one on the list. Everything is a bit wobbly. Oh boy. Uh-oh, am I poisoned? Cleric, do you need any... He motions toward his neck. The location in which you were stabbed. Feel your neck. You press a hand against your neck, right where you felt the blade hit. The area hurts, but more importantly, it is not wet. You will live. Nothing but a minor bruise. You can heal that with your magic easily. It's fine, he got my armor. Really? Yep. Adrenaline is fading. You feel dazed. Aren't you lucky, he says, taking a deep breath. Guess we're gonna need it if someone's sending assassins after us. Even incompetent ones like that. Why would an assassin be after you? This warrants an investigation. Now that mask was weird. Gives me the creeps just thinking about it. Looked like some old ceremonial thing. Religious rites, sacrifices, cults. Couldn't be. The city doesn't allow that foul nonsense. Cultists? These days, evil cults aren't a thing in Norvik. He gives you a snide smirk, if you believe the magistrates. He is implying there is a world underneath the city for the city officials do not know or care for. The city under the city. Love that place. Could also be connected with something below. He snaps his fingers. We should go ask Snur, your new scholarly friend. He might know a thing or two about cults. You glare into the darkness, but you will see nothing down there. Fuck this. You can't get away with that. Not on our streets. You stood your ground. Against the odds, that is commendable. This attack was coordinated, not very effectively, but nonetheless planned. There will be more coming. Grease is cleaned. Now let's get out of here. Oh, I was gonna say we teleported somewhere? It is now dusk. That's probably not good. Cure wounds? Use one of my... Oh, hold on, that's weird. It didn't use one of my second slots, and I had no first slots left. That goes down to the goblin place. Yeah, but I'm assuming... So I have to go to bed, do I not? Like, they kind of suggested that I need to go to sleep. So I imagine that if I go to sleep, I would heal myself? Because that's like a long rest, I would suspect. Like, if we're playing that kind of rule. So skip the tea house for now. I am going to... Where the fuck am I going? I'm trying to go down into the basement again. Why am I going, like, the dumbest way there? I just don't know what time I have to go to bed. Yeah, absolutely, Lasercat. Sure does. She's right behind me doing something. I don't even know. What are you doing? She's organizing her perfumes. I don't need anything. People were just asking about you. They wanted to know how attractive you are on a scale from 1 to 10, and I told them 200. Why did you laugh? Yeah, but maybe they're not in the Discord. Okay. It is very bright for dusk. I mean, what time is it really? Oh, it's 7:01. You know what? It's clearly it's spring or summer. You know? Cuz even where I live, the sun isn't even gone until like 8:30. No, she did not say ask her personally in Discord. She said she has a picture of herself in Discord. Ooh, welcome to the room of books. The living library. Fucking A. We got books upon books upon books. 3 shards. So many books. How are these wooden stairs in such good quality? You know? I feel like I'm gonna get trapped here and something's gonna try and kill me. There it is. From the pile, among all the ancient tomes and scriptures, each holding a world of knowledge inside, the one you seek is here, right on the ground. How would I know this? There's so many fucking books. I just found it just like that. Tingling teal cover, golden pages, an esoteric gem upon the latch. It almost blinds you with its radiance. It's large in both width and thickness, as well as in content. From the pile, right away it says on the first page, a big bold lettering, blood property of House Hagenshags. Hagenshags! Book of the Mind by Cividix, 6th edition. Ah, Hagen Shags, of course, it must be a century old. Won't you look at that? The book Appledent wanted, quest complete. Or rather, he wants to see the sizable foreword taking up the first dozen pages of the book. The scholar will be glad once you deliver it. If the upper class could be encapsulated into a single tome, I think it'd look like that. Don't you think it'd be even more bejeweled or something? I feel unworthy. You are. Oh yeah. Whoa, boom! A blinding light from below shooting into the endless above. Behind you, turn around. At the center of the strange spiral abyss, floating, your eyes adjust to catch a glimpse of one surreal shape. A glorious spectral delight. That light, this is an arcane apparition. None but the greatest arcanists held the knowledge to craft one of these. An apparition? Watch out, Snell. No. Your arcanists did not produce me. We see you. I'm not allowed to take the book, I presume. A true statement. The string is in motion. While the library shakes lightly at the tone of this esoteric entity's voice, you do feel there is no immediate threat here. Your companion nervously glances to you, whispers, "You do your thing, okay?" Can you see the strings of yore? We are one with the string. Who created you? The minds of Tollenkatal, the cord pullers, servants of yore. Yeah, giant talking glow sticks. I'm just waiting for, like, them to invent a boombox, like, right now. And then, you know? We have, like, amazingness. Yore is dead. I don't feel like that's something you would say. You would outright piss them off. Did your creators live here in Askin? The cord pullers built their empire around the gate. That is where they are. Was that your book on the outside? We are all texts. The written, the page, the tome, the book. We are. An esoteric knowledge bank, collecting the written word from everything within, perhaps a few miles? An intense magic, perhaps beyond even that of the arcanists. Tell me about yourself. We are the living library, that which roams the walls, the fields, the phrase of Amoestra. Built upon words of all, the words of those who spin the yarn, yet do not thread the string. It speaks through a filter, as if it is translating its word directly from an ancient tome. That's very interesting. What else can you tell me? Everything and nothing. Such clear and effective communication. Do you stay in the same place, or do you move about? The location changes, the worthy are drawn near. I understand, so it's esoteric bullshit. So a temporary pop-up sort of situation you got going on here. We are where the exchanges can be made, nowhere else. What's the rarest books you've got here? Rarity is a trait determined by the beholder. But like, which book can't be found anywhere else? We hold thousands of written works which cannot be found anywhere else. Yeah, but like, in your opinion. We do not convey through opinion. We live through written fact. Okay, but if you had to pick one, which one is objectively the most sought after and, in terms of contained information, most difficult to find elsewhere? We hold 3 tomes, each of which holds a level of uniqueness and universal desire among the populace of this plane, that they are to be considered the most rare copies in the collection. 16 Lessons of Chronomancy by Chronomancer, the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom by assorted authors, and a copy of the Vulgata by Saint Jerome. Chronomancy? Chronomancer? Ask more now. A Vulgata? A copy survived? Where did you get a Vulgata? Ulrich Dresden. That is the name that was given. That does sound like the name of a first knight, like from the magazine tales. Tell me more about the text on chronomancy. No, its content is known only to those who can offer an equal exchange. It was the greatest treasure left by Himbrak Hagenshags. You must seek out this wizard Himbrak after the election. There is simply too much knowledge to pass up here. And the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom? The original, taken via raids 1,000 years ago, left by Rodar de la Gara Verde. Those seem like rare texts. Yes. They are hidden from you, for you do not hold anything of equal value. That makes sense. Yes. I really did not mean to steal from you. You have taken, it has begun. What do you want from me? A piece given, a piece returned. An egalitarian exchange. I don't have anything for you. I love how it's underlined. Like, that's like the worst thing you could choose. Did I save before I came in here? Can I do Charm Person on some glow sticks? Shield of Faith. Maybe do that. Oh, I spent an incense. Oh, that's why it's not using. Okay, so behind me, I have like my first spell slots and my second spell slots. I would have just assumed that when you run out of first, you'd use your second. I know that second are meant for higher tier spells, but I'm pretty sure, having never played D&D, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that you could use a second spell slot to cast a first spell, right? Yeah, upcasting. There you go. Thank you for the term. But it's not doing that. It's using an incense from my inventory, which replenishes a first tier spell slot, which I guess, okay, fine. But I don't have any second tier spells, so I'd rather use the second tier spell slot. You know, like, what the hell? Whatever. So I need to give you a book of equal value? A piece that is equivalent. And how is that value? Do you value it? A piece that is equivalent. Helpful. Do I have anything that's even close to a value of this thing? Nope. Nothing. This book must be worth a fortune. 100,000 crowns to the right collector, maybe? A monetary value? No, but in subjective terms? Yeah, it only has to be equal. I probably have like a magazine. Like the magazine? I probably just give them the magazine. Or even my tome that's like waterlogged. However, it is not connected to monetary value at all. It is not. While powerful, it would be unlikely that this thing would apply its own material break to the value on text, simply because it would not keep the value of the collection intact. If you take out this book, then the spread the secret word hidden within that Appleton spoke so longingly about, then the value would crash, and the monetary value of the collection would collapse. It has to be an object of what? Sentimental value? More or less. Something that symbolizes a similar value, or whatever ineffable level this apparition appraises its collection. Yeah, my waterlogged prayer book. Which means there is only one object in your possession that would reach, in any way, a high enough level of value. And you know what it is. You got something? An equal exchange, says the apparition, the light at the center of the spiral. My voting card! It is definitely not my voting card. It was... Your what? That would be an equal exchange. An equal exchange. You know it. You've sworn to guard it with your life. It is a symbol of your political internal struggle. What kind of man would just throw it away? You're not just throwing it away. A vote is just one vote. If you get that book, you could, you know, buy as many votes as you want. Yes, the vote is useless. Just get the book. Oh, it is my voting card? What a terrible conundrum. Just do it. You should think about this hard. Come on, just do it. You're holding the voting card in your hand. On its surface, you see the marks of an indecisive man lit up on the glow of the living library. Cleric? An equal exchange. State your full name and the name of your piece. Here's my voting card. You nod toward the light. It then repeats the command. State your full name and the name of your piece. Reagan Hemlin. Reagan Hemlin's voting card. The card is grabbed from your hands as if swept up by a non-existent wind. Yes. The voice lets out a deep, harrowing statement. The exchange is accepted. This is a tragedy. Your one and only voice is lost. The trade is in place. Then the light slowly begins to fade as darkness once again envelops the spirit chamber. Oh man, good job, but I gotta ask, why was your voting card worth the same as a super expensive book? What do you mean? I've lost my only vote. I won't be able to participate in our first ever election. This is a tragedy. Cleric. He looks at you with apprehensive grace. He's gonna tell me I can get another one, isn't he? You know you could just get a new one, right? What? A voting card. It's a bit annoying, but anyone can just get a new one from the district office if they lose it. What? Suddenly the light retear. Oh, thanks a lot, Snell. Value is depreciated. No, the deal was done. No takebacks. Deal are. It's confused. Now's your time. Shit, run. You quickly slip the fancy book into your pouch of holding, and in the same movement begin to sprint up the spiral walkway. As you do, the voice lets out a deep, harrowing statement. No exchange offered, your soul will take its place. The illusionary books upon the shelves begin to crumble and shake, turning to dust one by one in a series of violent esoteric poofs. The ground shakes and the world collapses as you move up the stairs. Thanks a lot, Snell, for opening your fucking mouth. You will join the collection. The goblin is by your side as the two of you run as if a fire burned at your backs. Stop! The apparition clearly wasn't ready for your sprint. It must be because you tricked it with the voting card. That was a great move. Yeah, sure. Tricked. Yeah, my character was... I thought we were going to give him our spell book, honestly. The shelves turn into a sea of dust further below, quickly catching up. You quickly push yourself around the spiral as books begin to fly out from the shelf. Many turn to dark ash, covering the path in front of you. The goblin hops over the puddles of book dust. Something's wrong with this shit. Don't touch it. Behind, further below, you see a wave of this ash forming. It grows, filling the library. The voice, now faded and far away, appears. The chant. The collection! The collection! As you hear this, a tome lands before you. It does not turn to ash. Look at it. Look at it. It says, the personal spellbook of Grand Arcanist Phyllis Prax. This is a masterpiece. You must have it. Grab it. Or no. It is an illusion. The apparition is controlling your psyche. Oh, I'm going to resist, but I want it. Somehow I managed with those two shitty rolls. It does not make sense. Phyllis Prax did not have a powerful personal spellbook. Such a powerful arcanist would simply bind his memorization mentally, spiritually, and physically. Obviously. Rushing past, it turns to ash behind you. Go! You follow the goblin up, closer towards the exit. You are so close now. As all the strange ashen books now pour into the walkway in a cascade of dark pages. The collection is echoing ominously behind you, barely noticeable over the rumbling of the structure. Almost there. This is when you notice it. The magazine. It sits on the railings. A magazine? In a library? Yes, you can see it clearly. It is the Red Light, the best nudie magazine in Norvik. It is banned in every official district. A one-of-a-kind type of debauchery. Oh, that's fine. I really don't have time to stop for a random pinup magazine. Oh, truly? Of course, the towers had a ton of hidden stacks of smut. It's not exactly difficult to... Hold on, look at the cover. It's a special edition. Oh, what kind of edition? Take a look, it can't hurt. You glance at it, just a quick peek. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a failure. No. On the cover is a particularly sturdy-looking and well-built woman. The title says Orcs and Amazons edition. Earth be good. Don't open the magazine. Oh, fuck. At least I have advantage. Ah, thank fuck. Success. The flow of ash catches up to you quickly now, like waves of glittering dark sand. Each splash hitting your back causes you to lose strength. The two of you run towards the exit. Don't stop. The chanting from below grows louder now. One, a piece for a piece. Throw yourself out of the doorway. You and Snell both jump out into the city below hallway. The flood of esoteric ash coming after you up until the exact crossing of the doorway, at which point it is stopped, hitting an invisible barrier, which promptly fades into a solid wall once more. Holy shit! The goblin falls down to the ground, letting out the occasional insane chuckle. Another stupid death averted. You got the damn book at least? Check if you've still got it. Taking it out of your pouch of holding, you do still have the quite real and physical copy of the Book of the Mind, 6th edition. A successful library heist, with some minor hiccups. Time to deliver the book to the halfling. The goblin gives you a thumbs up and slowly starts to get up on their feet. Next time, he says, pointing upwards, we'll go to the Dorwarian library, okay? That was some esoteric bullshit. Man, we missed out on a nudie mag. What the hell? Also, I do appreciate that having Snell in my party was giving me advantage. I don't know if you guys saw that because I wasn't reading it. But during my dice rolls, Snell, it was like, you don't want to let Snell down. Roll advantage. And that was nice. Yeah, right? If only he didn't say anything about the voting card. You just had to open your fucking mouth. You just had to open your fucking mouth. This guy. Alright, what? It's, It's 7:40. What time do I have to go to bed? Like, can I stay up till midnight? Is this like fucking Stardew Valley and I can go to bed at 1 and I'll wake up at 6 and everything's fine? Like, the game hasn't told me anything about going to bed or anything, but now that it's, you know, getting to be late, I assume there's gonna be a problem. Okay, do I need to, No, I'm fine. Are there any more apples down here? You'd think I could eat some more apples, but no, I guess they want there to be a limited number of apples. Oh yeah, I have a shit ton of, like fucking treats. Yum. I'll eat another one. Delicious. Whee! Oh, wrong way. Oh, I see the bar is open. They probably want me to go do shit in the bar, but I'm gonna go talk to... What's his face? Why did I go this way? This is... I don't even know how to get there. It's this way. Wasting healing on it. I know, I'm gonna go to bed. And I assume that I heal, but I don't know that yet. So I'm just going with it. Oh, did I finish another quest? No. No, I suppose I did not. Almost there. Oh, hey, is the griffin still asleep? Yep. Man, that thing just sleeps forever. Oh, hey, there's a person over here. Who's this? Who are you? Save. What you got? 35 monies? Yeah, fuck yeah. That's a pass. I don't need to talk to him. I just need his cash. Oh yeah, should I examine this book before I even give it to him? +2 Constitution. It's not great. I can't examine anything. Alright, hi bud. He waves a hand in front of him. Life is pain. Now what do you want? I found the book of Clerics. The library was very talkative. Oh yeah, let's do the cult thing first. Yeah. Had this iron mask on. Real creepy. Ah. Cults are not as common these days, but a few still spring up from time to time, of course. What did the mask look like? Green, oxidized copper, maybe. Had some lines across it. Seemed esoteric. Definitely esoteric. Definitely esoteric. And a dagger. A wavy yellow thing. Basically, he ran at us and tried to stab us, and well, something magical was going on too. Then he got away before we'd get answers, after he failed to kill us, or at least the cleric. Not a cultist. No? Doesn't sound like it. Not any organized thing, at least. Sounds more like some lone actor. Cultists move in groups. They kidnap rather than kill. They wear matching uniforms, like some fucking theater performance. From all the cults I know of, Ethos Dragon Cult, the Cult of Elemental Evil, the various Titan cults, and all the borderline cults for the evil waking gods. This could be a new one, or some minor cult history has overlooked. More likely, this is a radicalized spellcaster, or a follower of some magical creature. If he's draped up in some magical gear, it's more likely a professional hit. Does anyone want you dead? Oh yes, probably because I'm important. The halfling barely listens to your comment and touches his mustache. Perhaps a warlock. The goblin winces at hearing the word. But for what patron? A fey creature or some aberration? Who knows? You should be careful though. That kind of magic is deadly at best. Right, good info. Slightly horrifying, but good info. We'll keep that in mind if we run into him again. You do that, and my tip, strike before he gets off any dark magic on you. As the old legionaries say, rather a blade into the belly than a curse on the balls. He's laughing. Someone out there is trying to kill you, and he's laughing. You can handle it. You can handle anything. Alright, I found the book. You did? Fucking glorious. And I'm sorry, but what do you mean by talkative? It's a long story. Typical dungeon bullshit, you know. Oh, I understand. I'll have to ask some more about that some other time then. So, can I see it? Do you promise to give it back? The halfling scoffs. What am I gonna do? Wrestle with you? You get the book, I get to copy the foreword. That was the deal. Look at that. What a piece of shit. There's even a gem on the latch. Such Borgwarish bullshit, he says while flipping open the magical tome. I prefer my books with less flair and more content. Speaking of which, what do you think about the mention of blood property? Huh? Hagenshags? No, it's old enough for that. How curious. The halfling sniffs a few times while flipping through the golden pages. Beyond that added note to the first page, this is most definitely exactly what I'm looking for. The 6th edition of the Book of the Mind. Sure is. Now check out the foreword. Yes, yes. Now, Snur takes out a quill and paper along with some ink. Then he opens the book to the first page of the dozen or so pages of foreword. I shall copy the foreword in its entirety. Luckily, our dear Lord Scholar Civix wrote in regular old Demonorian. What are you hoping to find? Mainly an answer to his exploration of animus. But who knows if it will even be mentioned. Either way, it should only take a few minutes. Wait 1 hour. There we go. Snell jumps up from the couch. There was a couch? Oh, it's right there. Those were some long minutes, Appledent. Yes, sorry. I had to take extra care to make sure I did not mess up any of the transcription work. Either way, now it is done. He taps the quill one last time for the final punctuation. Then, an esoteric force explodes from the tome. Your limbs reach out on instinct. It's gonna hit the halfling, but if you follow through, it'll hit you instead. Uh-oh! It wants a mind. Oh god, grab the book. You grab it from Snur's grasp, the shock halfling letting go without a fight. The energy emanating from its page is now focusing on you. Necrotic energies. If you resist it, it will only go back to the scholar. If you wish to protect him, let it in. Oh no. This is either this is gonna hurt me or help me, but it's like necrotic, so this isn't gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Your mind is a fortress, and you open the gate. It floods in, every crevice filled with ghostly whispers. Whispers and screams. Your vision grows bright. Oh well. Oh hey, we're talking to Lord Scholar. This will have to do. Oh hey, who are you? Such a dim-witted human. How far have we fallen? Yeah, lucky. Yeah, true enough. Who are you? I am Cividix. I see. Greetings, Lord Scholar. Some manners. Good. Nonetheless, this is an improvement over being brought back as a tool for that misbred mutant. Tell me, what do you wish to gain from myself, here in this near-corporeal form? Or is it this halfling whose foolish ambitions you shall fulfill? I don't give a shit about you. I just helped Snur find this book. Yeah, he will continue your work. This lower being will not do anything beyond digging a hole in the ground. Anything beyond is but a rabbit dreaming of jumping to the moon. You may ask whatever questions you have. Only for the esoteric shackles bound around my soul I shall answer. Snur wanted to ask about the animus. Yes, that is why most wish to gather the 6th edition. The dozen copies I crafted each contain a different foreword, each a fragment of my knowledge, my decades of research. I could not publish most of it, as it used illegal data gathering during various arcanist experiments. What did you find? The anima and animus are incomplete ideas. They are but a shade of a greater color, a swath standing midst a palette of the mind. Through mental tribulations and intense physical exertion, I managed to extract a deeper understanding, a categorization of the mind. There is overlap to general personality research. However, it does not match perfectly, as all creatures seem to exhibit these categories in different forms. 6 categories, to be precise. They are not prominent in the thoughts of most. They are not easily pinned down, nor are they practical due to their changing nature. However, there are 6 shades of the psyche which can be practically explored and examined, each on a spectrum of its own. Hence 6 books, I assume? Yeah, I know, it's so fucking bright. I have distilled them into the following terms: force, agility, body, intellect, awareness, presence. Each creature has various aspects imprinted onto these 6. For example, the masculine is most often found within the force, though some can see it more within the intellect or presence, while the feminine is most often found within the body or awareness. There is much more to be discovered here. I was in the middle of my latest compilation when disaster struck. Once I return, The work shall continue. I'm a rogue. How do I make money? In a world ruled by free strider ideals, the primary tools of victory are populism, lobbyism, and diversity. What? Populism. Seek the favor of the crowd in pure pathos. If reality gets in your way, rewrite facts through the tools of the era. Lobbyism. Use wealth to generate political power, to generate more wealth. This is a difficult game, one you must master to win in democracy and liberty. Diversity. Break the spirit of the populace through lack of unity of thought. The gushing wounds of the lower classes cannot coagulate without a solid base. Leave them distrusting of each other, and then simply divide and conquer as any classical emperor. I think I understand. I need to win the game. Their filthy game, yes. You see now why they never be able to sustain themselves. A liberal democracy will always decay in time, as long as they do not perform the 3 counteracts. First, kill their cultural liberty to unite the lower classes. Second, kill their effective capital to destroy the rise of the oligarchy. And finally, kill their democracy in times when reality holds no sway over the average citizen. Do you have any insight about the gods? I'm a cleric. Gods are but chosen of the outsiders. Your commitment to cleric-ish behavior runs deep. I once interviewed a god during the war, a fellow with light features, his origin tracing back to Vorgenti farmers. He was taken to Thazan as a guest, successfully signing a peace between his insignificant people and our empire. Not an idiot, despite his poor breeding. It must have been the human blood that in his giant's veins. He explained to me the functions of divinity as he and other walking gods experienced it, a view of strings. Speaking of walking gods, there's another good book series. Walking gods. Right? I thought we'd give him the book, but then now we get like a spiritual conversation? Let's fucking turn into Harry Potter. This corroborates the common understanding of your strings as chronologically bound, and it appears walking gods carry an ability to peer through near autonomous divination into the phrase themselves, which explains their rise during the divine era, while simultaneously making their fall during our era all the more embarrassing. They can see strings? Not only they can see strings through time. In any case, gods are but a relic of a bygone era. You need not think of them any longer. I suggest leaving whatever divine path you are on the same moment the channeling of those powers stop. Belief has no power in yours realm, not in this era of crowds. Who was the... Oh, no, fuck. That's not what I wanted. Can I just, like, skip? If I hold enter, skip, 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 skip. Okay, who was the mutant? A damned Hagenshags, one crawling around the holes of the horrid place. Oh yeah, he was the one that wrote in it. I had hoped for them all to have fallen. Alas, some have clearly clung to a type of disgusting existence. An arcanist? A true one, yes. Despite this one being what I would consider a damned idiot. Himvrak Hagenshags is a crazed abomination. He will never return to a sane state, no matter his lofty ambitions. And that idiotic reading of his, it has burned a hole into my mind and will never be able to repair. If you ever see him, kill him. It would be a mercy upon his ancient soul. I'll kill him for sure. Good, I approve. I'm a wizard. Do you have any lost knowledge about string research? Uh-oh, class conflict? I do not research the esoteric. What I can tell you is only the common knowledge of the arcanists. Magic is true power, strings are chronological, and the purpose of man is to rule over lesser races. Chronological, huh? Basic knowledge. Tell me about this psychoanalyst thing. At first it was a folly. My sanatorium had many experiments running, some of which involved esoteric hypnosis. However, the data uncovered a clear correlation in patient health when forced to speak about trauma in clinical settings. The art of speechcraft could lessen effects of mental wounds. Could you psychoanalyze me? No. I do not bother handling patients. There is nothing to be gained in performing such degrading acts myself. But how can you deduce your theories if you don't even interact with the people you write about? Such simple work is beneath me. I do not compile data, I debate and compare. Then who does? It does not matter, but if you must know, my service name was Mundus Gwai. A hard worker, despite his halfling breed. His inane mumblings on dreams and desires was difficult to compile, however. in the end, I managed to refine them into real science. Tell me about yourself. I will keep it short. I am the offspring of Thasian nobility. While our stature fell along with our city, I pivoted my education and superior breeding to craft power during the revolution. He's very full of himself. It was easy. The rabble are mindless and crave etiquette. And look at you now, a spirit in a book. I gladly remain as an apparition if it means not having to share earth and ground with mongrels and peasant. You're quite the arcanist, aren't you? I am no arcanist. I am simply the result of nobility having to contend in an age of chaos. How did you end up like this? The second wave, when the freestriders grew bold enough to rile their raving mutts into beheading all the purest of their kin, a purity only proven by loyalty to their ethereal ideals. Ideals crowned in gold and copper. Before I could escape that wretched ruin of a city, I was thrown in a dungeon. Then, weeks later, they beheaded me in view of the populace. No trial, no dignity. Even the most based of monarchs, even the Shadow Lord himself, would not behave so barbaric toward even their greatest rivals. It is a sign of the times, the lack of respect for anything beyond the oh-so-easily swayed crowd. So you didn't play the game of crowds. I did. For many years, newspaper bribes, calculated rhetoric. Had my servants acted faster, had they not failed so thoroughly, it would not have been my head decorating the square. It would have been Moonwatch, that filthy yeoman. So, some other person. Alas, in time I will have my revenge. Nothing you need concern yourself with, you man of small stature. You will know in time, they all will. Is your soul in all copies of the 6th edition book? Yes! Fragments of the whole. A necrotic spell, not unlike that of lichdom, was undertaken. If you wish to learn more, you will have to survive the next era, for my return will be magnificent. You need any help with that? No. Yeah, did they speak French? I have nothing more to ask. Then I will gladly end this inane conversation. I suggest not summoning me again until you have more useful questions, or I will destroy whatever vessel is near. But for now, you have at the very least shown to be less of an annoyance than that damned hag and shags. In return, I shall leave this plane once more without ripping your mind to shreds. A deep and open vacuum is left within your mind as the present slips out. A vision returns to your eyes, and you see a rough halfling looking down on you, and my eyes feel so much better now that I'm not being, like, blinded. Next to him, your companion poking at you with his foot. I see movement. Marvelous, simply marvelous, my dear Cleric. You appear to have been in contact with the spirit of Civix himself. I've written down your conversation here. What? You've been out for a few minutes talking to yourself. Didn't seem like too much of a danger, though. Mostly just some concerning rhetoric. And I'm no expert, but you should be careful. Possessions, from what I know, they can have some long-term effects. There's so much to learn from this absolute piece of shit. Did you manage to write down the foreword? I did. It's in perfect condition. The halfling begins to grasp for paper, more and more paper from his desk. Did you hear the thing about the halfling? Yes, very interesting. He looks around for a pencil. And the rest? Yes, yes. He looks over his notes. Why did we just accidentally summon the spirit of this dead scholar? Snur hands over the gem-encrusted tome, its latch firmly resealed. It appears to be some kind of necrotic container. Phylactery? I don't know how to say that. Of sorts, perhaps? But in a literal sense, that does not make sense. Rather, my guess is Civix bound his spirit to all of these magical 6th editions, making sure to spread them out across collections in the world. For what purpose? Most likely to bring himself back at some point. How? Who knows? But that book is now yours. Considering the danger involved, I would suggest not opening it again. At least not without a team of backup exorcists. What are you going to do with the information? Good question. First off, I want to find out more about this Gwai fellow. Arcanists are well known for appropriating the work of other lesser folk, and considering what we heard today, I wish to delve more properly into all of this. Snur turns away from the mess of his desk to face you with a confident smile and sweaty brow. This has been a significant step in the right direction. Thank you, Cleric. Hey, I got a magic book out of it. A magic book with a ghost in it. Yes, you did. Just try to be careful with it, or do whatever. I'm not your mother. And we shall talk more about this, far more, in the future, that I promise. Yeah, it wasn't the most fun experience to witness either. I have some more questions first, do I? Of course, go ahead. Oh, now we're just talking about other stuff. Okay. What? I'm gonna get up. There we go, I'm up now. Everything's fine. Did I finish a quest? Is that quest considered done? Look, I literally gave him A book. Oh, I can find someone to fix my book? Oh, okay. So there's all these completed quests, but I guess they don't all give me a skill? Alright, fine. So yeah, so we found Wizard during that conversation. I said I'm a wizard. So we've got Cleric, Rogue, and Wizard, and there's 3 others. Alright, let's go see if we can't find... What time is it? It's getting late. Let's go. Let's talk to this guy real quick. Whoever he is. A cleric? Sorry, I'm busy. Okay, well, let's not talk to this guy at all. I know there's a bar, but like, ah, fuck. Do I really want to waste time in the bar? You approach the door. Bookbinder. Oh, hey. Of course, I have a deep love for books. That's fun. Didn't expect that considering everything. I'm not a big reader myself, but I indulge occasionally. He sounds surprised, but it's just banter. You can handle it. Did you think I don't like books? I'm a professionally and highly esoterically minded cleric. Of course I love books. Be offended. What kind of wizard was this like books? Rogue. What? Rogue. I'm sorry? Rogue. I'm a rogue. I didn't ask. Well, maybe we shouldn't just stand here talking in front of the shop. You knocking or relieving? Knocking. Within seconds of the knock, the slit of the door slides open. Before you see a pair of large yellow eyes glaring at you. Hey-yo! Oh, the bookbinder. Hey, can you fix my journal? Bird. Is this pest control? The eyes quickly tilt to the left. Tilt? No. Oh. The eyes push closer to the slit of the door. As they do, a bush of gray feathers pokes out. A bird folk. Ah, an owl. A cleric? Yeah, duh. Cleric, more like you. The birdman behind the door ruffles his feathers. Shen Lian is my name. If you are not pest control, I need nothing from you. Please leave. I have a ruined prayer book. Can you fix it? Prayer book? Yes, I've seen quite a few. Drop inside. I will check a look. Yeah, there you go. Yes, horrible. Salt water. Left swollen. You could have avoided the worst of this if the drying process had been handled better. I will rebind this foul mess for you. How much will it cost? We will see. It depends on the process. I will need guidance on the direction of the rebinding. The spells inside are lost. However, the style and formatting can be saved. Using my skills, I can aim at something from the towers, which would be the most similar to the original work. I could also focus on rebinding it in the style of druidic ledger, or perhaps as a grimoire of the dark and forbidden arts. Oh. Forbidden magic? Isn't that illegal, hence the name? I am a registered spellcaster in your city. He lets out an annoyed bird sound. That gives me the rights to handle any magical components and tools, no matter the outcome, as long as I do not cast it myself. Thus is your law written. Sounds profitable. It is indeed. So remake it to get an intelligence upgrade, a wisdom upgrade, or a charisma upgrade. On one hand, I kind of want more intelligence, but at the same time, I haven't been putting anything into charisma, so I think I could use something for charisma. I wish I could see my inventory right now. Yeah, there's no way to get to my inventory at the moment. So that sucks. I'm just going to play it safe then and go intelligence. That I will do. Return tomorrow, not while the sun rises. I am either resting or working intently during those hours. Anything else you want, or will you leave me to it? Why do you need help from the pest control guild? Rats. Oh. They are awful. Keep spawning out of the sewer pipes. But that bastard guild leader, Torlim Slip, keeps telling me they don't have time. No time? They have a dozen teams running around the city. No time. I've heard the big problem is they cannot get anyone to do pest control missions at 1-star levels. Rats would be a 1-star problem. The halfways, we haven't relied on the PCG for years. They just don't have time for anything under the 2-star danger ranking. It is very annoying. I have looked into it, and the problem is, the pest control teams that join the guild only take on 1-star missions for a couple of weeks. Then they quickly start focusing only on the higher paying tasks, and all the actual normal pests keep on spreading throughout the city. It is a ridiculously idiotic system. So while all the mimics and monsters keep getting slayed, nothing is done about these darn rats. Is it a rat that I can have in my inventory? Can I have it, please? Entirely due to it being a public thing, of course. The problem is it's too privatized. If the city had held full control of pest control, then even less valuable missions would be handled. Obviously. So Earth would personally go into the sewer to stomp on rats, you say? Yes, if so necessary, yes. The bird takes a few breaths after his rant. Worst part, my nephew has a team himself, the White Doves they're called. And I've tried sending messages to him also, but he just says the same thing. Too busy, too busy. I could take a look at it. It does sound like a quest. If you do, I would be very happy. The rats seem to come from the sewers, connected with the sewer below. With the city below. Tell me more about your nephew. He calls himself Valoran Windrider. That is the Norvokian way of saying his name. He's also active within the Freestrider party if you're interested in throwing a vote for one of my fellow Owlkin. He works with one of the filthy Yobus, which I'm not happy about. Oh, and a halfling. A cleric, in fact. One of the Lady Fair Church. They had church. Over in the housing, right? That's the one. I think they're connected with an orphanage. Okay, bye. Thank you for your time. Can I use my, Stone of Sending? Oops, I did it again. I keep right-clicking. Can I now talk to that other person? Oh, I can only send a message to Lady Sageleaf. But what about the cousin? I want to talk to the cousin right now. Everything's going good. Oh, poor grammar. It's everything's going well, you moron. Everything's going good. Wrong. What time is it? 21:56? Yeah, it is getting late. Let's see if we can't find our way to... Was it the Darrow? Darrow? Yeah, Red Rising Darrow guy? Yeah. It's somewhere. Whee! Up the stairs. You know what I could use? Some fast travel. That'd be fine. Some fast travel. All right, up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And I'm pretty sure, yes. If this is Darrow House, then Darrow must be here. Whoa! Hello? Big old fucking angel thing? Oh yes, one of the whatevers. Oh, we got some apples. Fuck yeah. Look at all those apples. All right, hello. What are you? Etter, a city sworn angel. I can just talk to this? In the Coin Lord's garden, you encounter a porcelain specter. Her armor glimmers, her very presence blinding you. She floats gently in the air, strangely unaffected by the river winds. Your goblin companion keeps his distance, muttering under his breath a word of disdain. Angel, bow your head. The creature does not turn to face you. Instead, her many eyes simply pivot their gaze. A handful of Celestials are employed by the city after the Clanlands deal of 13. Arcane Cleric, she echoes, of the Palace Script House and Earthguard. The flowers of the Coin Lord's garden dance beneath her, slaves to her beauty. This is the one. This Valkyrie, keep her safe. You keep her safe? She'll wreck you, buddy. Beware. Just the cleric is fine, thank you. She now lifts her chin. She then opens her mouth to speak in a projected cold tone. Etter. She says her name like a declaration of existence. Not really an introduction, more of a checklist of etiquette. As she states her name, you realize her mouth is not moving. Telepathic communication. The goblin gives you an uncomfortable look. He clearly does not enjoy having telepathic conversations like this. Snell is joining the mind talk? Great. I have some things I need to ask. She just stares at you with many, many eyes. Speaking with this ethereal creature is unnerving. Whatever you do, don't mention the eyes. Oh, you're feeling something here, all right. Something fierce. You could shake her up with a nice comment. Yeah, stand tall. Tell her how you feel. That's what a man would do. Have I saved recently? Tell you what her think of her many eyes. Oh, natural 20. Fuck yeah. Oh no. The smooth thoughts and endless love. It's overflowing. Look at this. Look at this statement. Pray tell, thou celestial harbinger of such splendid beauty and gleaming countenance, if the light might truly be of your making. For thine ethereal and glorious nature, beheld within that halo of eyes, is my duality which foreverly plagues my being and soul. The sun, I say, the sun is nothing compared to you. As you finish your rambling, there is a silence sweeping over the magistrate's yard. Foreverly is not a word. Now it is. As your helm touches the ground of the magister's garden, you feel the urge, the overwhelming and excruciating final urge, to tell this angel one more thing. Earth be blessed by your presence. The goblin's eyes dart back and forth between the two of you. He's expecting a retaliation. The words escape your lips like smooth, honey? Yeah, honey, I'm sure she loves that. She looks down at you with many eyes. No response at her, but then she raises her head. Thank you, she says. A dry reply. At least she's not pissed. Take that as a win. Hey, Snell whispers to you, don't mess with this fucking thing. Be careful now. Cut to the chase. She clearly has no interest in small talk. I'm here to investigate the tea shop. The eyes just stare at you. They spin gently around her. Great, nice, we got that cleared up. It's like talking to a brick wall. She's very non-vocal. We're getting nowhere with this. Be direct with her. Just stare at her. She stares back 100-fold. I don't have time for this. The eyes stop spinning. She can sense your impatience. The creature is dread itself. I don't... Probably... I'll be honest, I find you very attractive. I don't know if I saved. I feel she'll kill me if I say something stupid like that. I need to speak with Darrow. Slowly, the angel turns her face towards you for the first time. Oh gods, you're a dead man. Walk away, walk away, walk away. You can feel Snell sweating. Something I can't pronounce. A celestial tongue. A common derogatory saying among the horde. It means something along the lines of, the little one speaks. She is mocking you for sure. Why is everyone in this damn district mocking you? You're the cleric. They should treat you with respect. Don't disrespect me, angel. Whew. Just cast that shield of faith. And, don't disrespect me, angel. As you do, she makes her first real move. One step. Her hand placed upon the top of your helmet. What? When? The goblin grits his teeth and stumbles back. The ring rotates around her head and now yours. She is close. Sorry. She leans in. You see through the gap in her skull where her eyes should be. A warning, cleric. Jed, no, she whispers, before taking a step back, leaving you frozen. You don't like her. She will be your death. Your body is pulled toward her. That was awesome. Coin Lord Darrow is busy, she speaks. When is he available? She looks to her right toward the building leaning against the ancient tower. Coin Lord Darrow will be available post-midnight. He will only be available after midnight, between midnight and 6. He will be in his restoir. Several of her eyes look to the entryway to her right. Restoir is not a real word, and whoever is attempting to make it one deserves a life of suffering. Restoir is one of those fancy terms imported from Anurian culture, though it doesn't mean anything in Anurian. They kind of got it wrong. Right. She says nothing. What a conversationalist. She says only what is needed. That is commendable. Could I ask some personal questions? No. Okay. No. You speak good human for an angel. Wouldn't it be well? I don't want to piss her off again. It's trying to kill me. So there's some apples on the roof. I guess I would need like mage hand to get them. I'm assuming I cannot go in here. Can't get in here. Alright. So there's nothing we can do up here, okay? Oh, wait, wait, there's a tree branch up here? A sign of humanity's greatest ability to grow and nurture the natural world. Climb the branches. Oh, you know what? Let's save it before I do something dumb. We're gonna climb those branches. With a 1! Ow. This is gonna hurt. Cleric, careful. You'll... You heave, yet you do not hoe. Hey, I made it out anyway. Hooray. Yeah, the apples of her eyes. It did. So I had two damage and the shield removed 1 damage. That's all it does though. For the duration of any loss of hit points is reduced by 1. So the shield, you know, is pretty shitty. It protects me from 1 hit point. Can I get up there? No? That's all. I came up here for some apples? Whatever. Alright, back down. At least I'm gonna get down just fine. I suppose. Oh, the angel's gone. Bye, I guess. Wherever you went, can I go in here? Oh, I can go in here. Is it past midnight all of a sudden? No. Oh, the angel moved. Is that Darrow up there? Oh, it is. Okay, well, that's weird. I thought it was past midnight. It's 22:17. It's definitely not past midnight. Must be a leftover. Take it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's... I can just take it. I love it. Got some pictures. Alright, so our current helmet is +2 strength, -2 wisdom. This helmet's +2 charisma, -2 dexterity. I don't like that. I need my dexterity. That's no good. Huh. Yeah, if I put it on, yeah, my dexterity is now 12, strength is 11. I don't like that. I don't like it. I know, an actual helmet, right? Yeah. I know. Can I go in there now? Is the magistrate? Point to the stairs. She nods. He will see you now, Cleric. But it's not past midnight. Your muscles scream for you to be ready for battle. This is dangerous. Super dangerous. Oh, is this the wall? Oh, I can interact with the wall. Oh, is this one gonna talk to me too? I do love talking to walls. It is beautiful. The first folk, Earth, spoke about preserving the ancient murals of the city he conquered. Is this some kind of whale? A mural of some ancient civilization. Fade era, most likely. These ancient towers around Tolstead must have been covered in such paint long ago. The building has kept the murals safe over the years. The rest has been stripped off completely by the harsh Arskani wind. It's beautiful, truly. The figure on the wall stares at you. Oh, so I'm not gonna talk to it? Boo. But Sputs, that's why I'm reading to you. Yeah, the reading is the game. It's Dungeons and Dragons, but single player. Look at it that way. Oh, I could steal something from him. Tower key. Wait, there's no roll? I just take it? Fuck yeah. I just took the tower key from him. Nice. I'm a little worried about that, but whatever. At the top of the stairs, you see a man placed upon his silken throne, his well-groomed face lit by the single bald candle, but he does not look at you. Instead, he folds his copy of the Norvikian Post in half and sighs. He was waiting for you. Yes, absolutely. All those old Sierra games. Space Quest was my favorite. Well, you look at that, Space Quest 6, specifically. It's Coin Lord Darrow in the flesh, your boss. You hear about this? The man slaps the newspaper. Agalist opportunist strikes fear in Sulker's guild, he reads to you, then lowers the paper and mutters 9,000 crowns in damages. Damn, that's like 2 years' salary. He looks annoyed and impressed at the same time. That's nothing but wasteful chaos. Agreed, especially since you and I, the good taxpayers, will foot the bill. His eyes, he is reading you. But what can you do? It's democracy. I like democracy, except not in the Free Strider way. Not many clerics do, from what I hear. Darrow lets out a sigh, folding his paper in half again. It's the age of crowds, that's what we call it. And the loudest voices keep shouting at me in particular, it seems. The crowd has power beyond belief. He furrows his brow. The moonlight makes him look like a marble bust. This is a true statesman. He shifts his eyes over to your companion. I see you've picked up a goblin. He takes a step forward. Lord Darrow, Lady Sageleaf has declared a joint operation. Of course she has, Cleric. If you will, I would like to speak with you in private. Excuse me? The goblin glances at you and then back to the coin lord. Seriously? He's with me. I can see that. Now, if you please. He gestures towards the stairs. Your services are not needed at the moment. Thank you. Snell lifts his head into the air. Uh-huh. A deadly stare. Don't piss off the goblin. You want him to watch your back. The coin lord wants a private report. It's a fair request. Snell would appreciate it if you stood up for him. No good option here. Someone's gonna get pissed. Ho 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 ho! Ain't good to see you! He stays. Snell stays. The tall man glares at you. Your asshole puckers. Glare back. You hear a chuckle from your companion. It's fine. Late anyhow. He gives you a knowing glance. I'm heading home. First thing tomorrow, Cleric. The tone of his voice gives it away. He respects you a little bit now. Better recast that fucking shield of faith. No. Sucking up to a goblin. Would he do the same for you? Snell gives you a quick nod, then he turns to leave. The coin lord glances at the window and remains quiet for a moment. I feel compelled to ask. Once you hear the door closing behind Snell out of his way, he continues. How was your meeting with our dear goblin chieftain? I mediated. Good man. The coin lord then looks at the time, exclaiming, and you're early. Good. The party meeting finished up before midnight for once, so this is excellent timing. Oh, hey, so that's why he's here beforehand. Oh, yeah, the Leisure Suit Larry games. I wasn't ever into those. They were hard. You notice a ring on his finger. It looks esoteric. The coin lord carries an iron will ring, as all good politicians do. Makes any mind-altering spell you cast on him useless. Don't waste any spell slots. I must apologize, Cleric. Tossing you around as a pawn in this regrettably political game of ours isn't something I hoped for. Oops, shit. You obviously have much more important matters to attend to in the palace. Of course you do. Not really. There's no greater act than serving your city. And this man is Darrow. He's a descendant from your Lord Patron Borgo Darrow himself. I'm here to protect the city, my lord. Good, good. I'm pleased to hear that. First things first. I'm obliged to offer accommodations during your stay here in Tolstad. Oh, nice. Obliged. Interesting word choice. It is customary for clerics on a job to be given free housing by their employer. You may stay in the old guardhouse. Now, I'm not sure why you feel entitled to browse through my pockets, but that key will get you access to the tower. I love that they wrote this shit in. Like, I'm talking to people and they're commenting that I have a bucket on my head. I steal shit from people and they throw that in the conversation. This is brilliant. Enter uses one of the floors. You take the top one. I thought it was okay to take the key. He gives you a puzzled look. Why would that be? I'm a sneaky little rogue. The coin look sucks. Right. Well, anyway. A forceful subject change. Powerful. Elegant. Your chaotic actions annoy the coin lord. He shuffles about looking annoyed for a moment. Now, about the incident. As soon as the fires were put out, I had a city engineer inspect for structural damages. He speaks of the tea shop, obviously. Once it was cleared and no casualties were reported, I shut it down. I heard something about a fireplace incident. He waves his hand through the air as if swatting a fly. A white lie. The reason why we've been so careful with this whole ordeal is simply because we do not want to cause more strife. We've got enough of that already, Earth, pray tell. Suddenly you see how very tired this man is. Did you notice what he said? Your real job here is not to solve this crime. The real job is to dodge arrows for the magistrate. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's your theory? This matter with the tea shop is one big distraction, I'm afraid, so it's a smokescreen. Well, my purest guess would be someone with access to arcane artifacts, or at worst, a rogue spellcaster. Someone who would benefit from scared goblins and angry Asgulls. So, a radical. Not a bad guess. However, he is clearly attempting to not place focus on any real powers in the city. What information do you have? Aggressive, spread of fire, a loud explosion. Militia rush across the halfway bridge and put it out. He looks out the window. The owner is missing, but no one got hurt. Okay. Keep him talking. You need more info before you ask about the tea shop. It might be smart to go for the tea shop questions straight away. Who knows how you'll fuck up if you keep on asking questions. You require information. Ask. Just ask for access to the tea shop. You must complete your quest. If the goblins hadn't pushed for it, would you have sent for me? The posh man looks you up and down. No, I don't think I would have. Honesty. What do you know of the owner? The tea shop, a birdfolk male, called Drum something. The type to show up in all kinds of registers in the palace. But he didn't have any expensive insurance or anything. No insurance at all, in fact, poor guy. The bird hasn't left the city in any official capacity. He's on a list. So, he sneaked out of the city? The coin lord leans back. Maybe he's halfway to Vorgeni by now. Maybe he's down in the sewers. Who knows, Cleric? His kind can be found in all kinds of strange places. Birdfolk are known for their criminal acumen. A rude stereotype, but not statistically wrong. Is that angel your bodyguard or something? More or less. Etter is a high prefect. Every magistrate gets the highest tier of protection available. She's not much of a talker, but I can't say I dislike it. I flirted with her. Oh. 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 He finds you very entertaining. That's much as obvious, thank you. You hear that, Etter? Darrow calls out down the stairs. Yes, magistrate, she replies coldly from below. The magistrate shakes his head. Earth be good. How's the election going? We're winning! Earth be blessed. His voice is not cheerful. You're not happy about it? He scoffs. We've got a third of the populace. A third! That means we've already lost the goodwill of a large portion of the human population, according to the latest polls. The campaign is a half failure, but it'll get us over the finishing line. What sort of chaos is the election brewing? All kinds. Oh, thanks. The campaign? The national campaign, aimed at reigniting the spirit of Earth in his folk. A great movement. It's been 70 years since the Reconquest. Let us celebrate that victory. The fancy man feigns a cheer. An attempt to make the masses worship the state instead of their dead god. You'd argue it was quite successful. Before this campaign, humans were kind of lost. Now they have a purpose. He sighs. And you have Alexandro, I assume? I don't know what that is. Say yes. It'll make you look smart. Of course. Yes, of course. Then I'll spare you the lecture. We followed his teachings when building the campaign. A campaign to bridge the gap between a follower of Earth and a citizen of Norvik. Sounds like fascism to me. Indeed, that was the term Alexandro used. Horrifying. The state is Earth's legacy. Why not worship it? I have some non-election questions. What's my actual job here? Your actual job? It's to do what I ask of you. He's getting tired of this. Look around the rubble. Ask around for witnesses or evidence. I want you to keep the goblins happy. Do that and I'll be happy. Okay, I need access to the tea shop. He mutters. His eyes, he's thinking of making a choice. The goblins are not the only ones with eyes on our scorched tea shop. In fact, I have been advised to simply ignore the whole thing, to just let it go. That would be sound choice if the goal is to avoid political fallout. That would be foolish. His eyes pierce through the visor of your helmet. You mean my bucket? Why? He wants your truthful answer. He is not asking rhetorically. Interestingly, he genuinely wants your input. The explosion. It could happen again. He listens to your words closely. Well, Sageleaf is insistent. He sighs and looks out the window. I'm in a difficult position, Cleric. Do make it easier for me, will you? You want me to help the goblins. He speaks with a projected voice and says, I want to be able to trust you. I don't even have an answer here. He interrupts you, continuing. Trust that you'll be able to keep this on the down low. That if anything unseemly were to be uncovered, you'd of course keep such things from non-city affiliated factions. The coin lord fellow flaps his lips like a barnacle goose, but you can follow. Do you understand? Not a question, a demand. If a city-affiliated actor caused the explosion, then the coin lord is done for. Of course he's going to be careful. Your lord demands obedience. You must answer. This is your chance to stand your ground. Turn the tide on this fucking conversation. So, does he want me to investigate without Snell? Is that what he's suggesting? Do you understand? And interestingly, yes, my lord seems to be a dangerous response. He's trying to steamroll me, right? Yep. He's really manhandling you. Hilarious. There's nothing to steamroll. You are his servant, nothing else. Come on, stand up for yourself. He'll respect you for it. You gotta catch up. No, just accept it. He approves of your submissiveness. You made him laugh. I get advantage against bureaucrats. Why do I get... Oh, I think one of my items has that. Alright, it's a 14 but plus 4, so we just need to roll a 10 on one of these dice. Oh, a nat 20, thank you. You close your eyes. You listen now, you big buffoon, you. You've got approximately 1.5 seconds before this wordmancer takes control of the conversation again, so it's time to shoot your shot. And you know exactly what to do. Tell him my deepest secret? Demand a raise? Ask what he will vote in the election? I think we know that one. Demand a raise. No, of course not. You gotta get him off balance. And of course you know exactly how to do that. I need to make a counteroffer? Yeah, that's exactly it, sorta. You open your eyes after a very long blink to find the magistrate tapping his fingers against his cheek. He's just about to keep on going his rant when you interrupt him by going, I'm a busy man, magistrate. Your comment causes him to stop speaking. It's a start. Your politicking is important, fine, but I have a job to do. My career is on the line here. He simply looks at you, silent for once. I am a rational actor. I will obviously keep the city's interest in mind, but in return, you must offer me leeway in this. He leans back in his chair. Grant me access to the tea shop. In return, I'll keep the goblins off your back, and I'll make sure Tolstad remains calm for the election. The knife is in, now twist it. You have a duty to this city, magistrate. Allow me to perform mine. A smirk creeps into his face. A rational actor, he mumbles. With what motivation, then? Quick, don't leave him hanging. You know what to say. Money, power, revenge. I mean, someone tried to kill me, but at the same, I do love money. I did tell him I was a rogue. Power. He scoffs, glancing down at the newspaper once more. The coin lord seems to leave a silence hanging in the air. He's thinking. Looking at the paper is a negotiation tactic. You've sized him up at least a little bit. Fine, I can work with that. The passphrase is cardium poison. No, it's cardium leviosa. You know? I did take the perk for more money, but like, I don't want to tell him money. That just seems so lame. And revenge, I mean, revenge what? Other than the fact that when I got here, people tried to kill me, that doesn't mean anything. Like, I was still called upon to come here and do the job, so revenge against who or what? So I don't know. I went with power, because why the fuck not? Report back to me on election day. Make sure to clear this up with the goblins before then. Will you? Thank you, magistrate. Just make it happen. Hi there. Daro's letting me stay in your tower. Show her the key. The spinning eyes stop for a moment. Uh-oh. Run. I am aware. Are you okay with that? She is silent for a beat. The magistrate has ordered it. I'm not taking your bed, am I? I do not sleep, cleric. Ah, so that's why. Gesture toward her face. She bows her head slowly, but does not respond. I'll be going to the guard tower, then. There is a bedroll on the upper floor. Do not touch anything. Listen to her. Obey. Okay. But I like stealing things. No. Oh, man, I'm a rogue. I need to steal all of the stuff. Alright, before we go in, let's give it a real save here. Just before I start touching literally everything. Because I will. I can't not. So there's some books. A pile of ledgers covered in official city seals. You look over a thick pile of documents, each adorned with the symbol of a fish. Official city documents could contain useful information. Do you see the size of this pile? It'd take hours to go through it all. Top secret documents, archived by city clerics over many years. You have the right to look over it. No, let's not touch them. Yeah, why is everything so damn touchable? We got, this is a calendar? A copper calendar. You see a classic copper calendar. Most households in Norvik have one. Your mom had one that would glow on birthdays. It's spinning ever so slowly. The outer world moves one full step every day. The middle wheel moves every month, and the inner moves every year. This one seems special. It keeps track of both the seasons of Asken, Reeds, and Vorgenti, as well as all major Earthfolk holidays. What day is it? The outer world tells you it is March 22nd. You're wrong. You're wrong. It is May 24th. What is the current month? Well, I know it's March. What year does it say? It is 28? Oh, it's 27. Year 27. It has always been easy to keep track of how old you are, thanks to that. Oh, was I born like on year 0? Interesting. Since the era is just as old as I am, does that mean I'm the chosen one? No. It is entirely an unremarkable coincidence, but maybe in your heart. Yeah, she probably didn't know I was going to be in there. So I don't think she hid anything, hence, don't touch anything. Check out the holidays. You look at the various holiday markings in the copper plate. A bunch of holidays, blah, 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 blah. I hope I don't need to know any of those. Founding of Norvik. 468 Arcane. The Arcane era was 511 years. Since it is currently the 27th year of the post-war era, that means Norvik was founded 70 years ago. It will probably not reach 100. Don't say that. Don't ever say that. Your Earth city will live for 1,000 years, you blue knave. Keep telling yourself that. If the Arcanists could not reach more than half a millennia, this city has no chance in all the hells. That, you feel, is guaranteed. Alright, let's move on. We got a thing that's up there that I can't reach because I need a magic. A shrine. Oh, can I prepare my spells? Oh, nice. I don't have a reason to, but do that when I wake up. And then we got some books here. There is a spell for bless. Yay! I got a new spell, bless. It is concentration. Lasts for an hour. You bless yourself with divine guidance. For the duration, you add 1d4 to ability checks. Is that what bless really does? 1d4? I don't know why, but I thought bless gave you advantage on rolls. I'm probably thinking of something else then. There are 3 books of interest in the pile. They appear to be worn and broken. Oh, I don't plan on actually reading them. You're immediately met by a pop-up travel guide. Blah, 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 blah. It's only propaganda if you disagree with it. I can't read this shit. Yeah, exactly. No, you cannot. Close it. Humans, a brief history. Blah, blah, blah. So boring. Close it. Oh, wait, I could just skim through it? Oh, yeah, I'll do skim. Skim through it. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, there was still too much. Earth and something. Skim through the pages. Blah, 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 blah. Close it. Alright, I'm done here. It's 15 minutes to midnight, which is perfect timing. I guess we're gonna go to bed. There it goes, the first day on the job. Before you lies a bedroll. Why do I have to sleep? That's the spirit. If you stay awake for more than 48 hours, your body will cease to function in its current state, which is not good for your physical health. You should go to bed now. Taking a long rest restores your hit points. There it is. Hit dice lowers your exhaustion to 0 and returns your spent spell slots. A long rest lasts 8 hours, and you can take one after 2,000 hours each day. Alright. Let's go to sleep. You know, the pillow's on the other side, so I don't know why you're getting in that way, but okay. Are they gonna give me, like, a recap of the day, or...? Sorry about letting you stumble in the city below. I'm just surprised you made it out alive. It should be very uncomfortable. Now it's time to deal with the main quest. The tea shop awaits. Oh, the angel's down there. I didn't touch any of your stuff, okay? I promise. Other than the bless spell. I took the bless spell. I mean, I just learnt it. I didn't take it. It's still there, I hope. Please don't murder me when I wake up. Day 2, March 22nd. You Your muscles strain as the second day begins. Today you will need to gather more evidence. This mystery will not solve itself. I'm not feeling too well. This is literally how you feel, like 50% of the time. More sleep would help. Perhaps some moro. I fell asleep quickly for once, because you are and were exhausted. Gotta keep running around if you want to get shit done. Ignore those tired legs. Keep on running. I have the weirdest dreams, do you? Fragments, whispers, a voice that isn't yours. The stress of a new job. Get yourself together. New city, new tower, new bedroll, new-ish. You'll be a little scatterbrained. It is what it is. Some say dreams are the moral mind's way of receiving divinations, but that's bullshit. Just don't think about it, okay? Alright. I won't think about it. We've awoken. I have awoken. I have all my things. Oh, let's prepare our spells first. So we'll keep Charm Person, Cure Wounds. Do I need Speak with Animals? Like, when am I gonna... Fuck, I haven't run into one yet other than the Griffin. Oh, I can have another one. I'm good. I can use all my spell slots. Look at that. Look at that. Also, were any of those spells... Can I go into my spell book? Were any of these... They're all first level still. I still don't have any second level spells? Jeez. I didn't realize I had enough spell slots to prepare them all. That's pretty damn good. Hello, Angel. She is avoiding eye contact in an effort to avoid conversation. None of them are looking at you. What are the odds? I am busy. Just look at her documents. They are detailed notes about the tea shop. How dutiful of you. One of her many eyes glares at you for a second before it rotates past. Muster up the courage to ask her about Earth. You told her what you thought about her eyes. Oh, and she actually respects me for that? It lowered the difficulty? Okay. I feel like all these questions are bad because she said she's busy. It's like, you shouldn't just do this. Let's ask her about Earth. You clench. You pause unnecessary bodily functions and some necessary ones like breathing. Then you focus on the goal, speech. Tell me about Earth. She stops writing. Looks like a harmless pause. Just be careful. She mimics a sigh. The fated man god. Earth of Norvik. So he's your god? You serve him like I do? No. She lifts her hand, pointing towards your chest. I serve his remnants. Something I can't say. Something akin to children of dragons. The term refers to how most humans were slaves to dragons for centuries before the Arcanist broke those chains. Interesting. She leaves no words in your mind. The Celestial turns her head in your direction just a bit. I uphold my honor through service to the Coin Lord. You should quit. Darrow really sucks. Sounds like a shitty job. A job. It's not employment, idiot. As an angel, she's got to do some kind of service. It's like their thing. She turns back to her documents. I am unsure about many things. Yet, for now, I serve. For good or ill. You've got an inn! She's a fascinating creature. Ask her more. God, she's terrifying. There we go. Now she will speak with you. For real. What do I know about Celestials like her? Celestials, a gathering term for creatures born out of and from the Good Plains. There are many such creatures scattered across the coast. The only major civilization of Celestials is located in Divinitorum, the Golden Horde. I should keep talking to her. She is lonely, but her demeanor does not scream, please socialize with me. Will you join my party? You seem like a strong companion. No, I am busy, Cleric. If you play your cards right, anything's possible. Good, you are strong enough to carry this team. She actually does a lot. You should appreciate him more. The Goblin, he means well, but he's just a bit of assistance, barely noticeable. Men were not meant to carry the world upon their shoulders, not alone. What do you know about the Pale Man in the morgue? She closes the book floating before her. Avoid that creature, there is darkness there. Her halo spins erratically for a moment. I have been told not to interfere, both with the Mortician and his helpers. The Pale Man's reputation is insane. What the hell is he? He is surely a powerful wizard in hiding. Shouldn't I keep an eye on him then? If you wish, I suggest not engaging. You don't have the skills necessary to actually cross the guy. He's something else entirely. Is he a wizard? Of course. At best, he is a weak arcanist. At worst, he is a powerful arcanist. A true arcanist would be fascinating. It is not impossible to imagine. His helpers, like you mean the dragon? Or the kobold? He had a kobold. Mercenaries, creatures who roam below, dark spirits. They are unofficially sanctioned. None opposes their presence, for Viskin keeps them in line. Huh. Another reason not to get in Viskin's way. Do not engage them unless force. Did he have something to do with the tea shop? Not likely. Why? Viskin has been a presence here for almost 4 decades, to my knowledge. During all this time, he has never caused any issues. Beyond that, Viskin is also in tight cooperation with the Halfway Bridge tribe. Since they are the main drivers in this investigation, it would be strange if Viskin was behind it. Although if you find any evidence toward his involvement, let me know. Okay, good info, thanks. She opens her book again. Do not engage, that is my advice. You have very cool armor. Thank you. She's welcome. She appreciates your appreciation. I know, I'm very generous. No, stare at her. I'm gonna do it. This is a mistake. I'm gonna do it. You're an imposing woman. Imposing. Ethereal. Her telepathic voice gets dropped down several octaves, all the way down to your back, your spine. This is your chance. Prove yourself. Show the world the mountain can be climbed. 23! 20! I can't do that! Even if I roll a 20, I only get +1. Never mind that. Okay. Do I have any, I don't think I do. Any charisma? No, I have no charisma items at all. I would have, okay, I do have the extra proficiency in speaking with feminine characters. I'm just gonna quick save and just try it. Let's just see what happens. So what's the extra proficiency gonna do? Like, it's not written here. Is it just gonna add more? Oh, I could also do bless. Bless, I'll do bless. So we've got bless now. We get an extra 1d4. 15. Okay. 17. 20. It's still a failure because I needed 23. With the helmet on, I got 20. No. Oh, wait. No, I didn't have a charisma helmet. Did the other helmet have charisma? It wasn't in my list. Where did it... What? Hold on a second. What are you trying to do this to yourself? You feel as if the world is against you. She is too powerful, isn't she? Like, as pertains to planes of existence, yours in a different league from hers. The type to crush you like an insect, and yet you're trying to win her favor? Not gonna happen. This is serious. You have to stand up for yourself. A man does not lie down like this. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down or broken into pieces on the living room floor. A man takes every failure with the stride the world demands. He looks the painful realization and the world is against him and laughs at it. He laughs at the pain and keeps going until it breaks him into dust. Become dust, brother. The sacrifice exactly what this world needs. You do not need to fight so much. Do you remember what she told you? The day she ran into the crowd with that scowl on her face? It didn't start out violent. An oppressed mass gathering on that day. It was not an agalist thing. Are we going, like, back in time about something? I have no idea what we're talking about. 500 textile workers, mostly women, marching the streets in protest of horrendous working conditions. A powder keg set up by the latest indignity thrust upon them by the factory owners. A mass of unseen skilled labor, spawned out of cheap generators. They did not even employ any wizards to maintain the magic. Normally, these invisible esoteric spirits would not be able to handle the workload of the average textile seamstress, but the simplification of some of the machinery made it suddenly possible. The women who lost their livelihoods were screaming in the streets, as is only natural. 4 years earlier... Now, what does this fucking have to do with what we were talking about? 4 years earlier, the Bone Purge made it clear esoteric production was not the lifeblood of Norvik. And considering the dramatic failure of Arcanist methods in the last century, most people agreed on this point. Alas, greed knows no boundaries. Myron brought me there. She did. That girl did not think about anything but the egalitarian dream. Huffed up on green pamphlets and green books, she shared that dream with you, along with the rest of a group of outcasts. You and a handful of other activists of the youth held signs. chanted dwarven songs, and held the line as the fascists rolled in. I didn't throw any rocks. You went the peaceful route, despite their aggression. As the Earthguard peacekeepers pushed into the crowd, bulky Pavsies breaking bones and dislocating jaws, the group scattered. One by one, those outcasts left to live in the system instead of attempting to smash it with an adamite hammer. And I stayed behind like an idiot. You stood by your principles, or you stood by her principles. She had a lot of those. When the bricks began to fly, it was far too late to back out. The roaring crowd surrounded, the batons pelting, the mass crying. The state won. That was the last time you saw Myron. May she rest in peace. What? She did not die. Oh. Last you heard, she was leading the Asgrian front. She is the only female foreperson. She is one of the most influential women in Norvik. So she never sold out. You knew she never would. Why do I miss her? Because the first feeling is always the strongest. The rest are felt with cushions around the heart. Open your eyes. She's still looking at me. You meet her gaze. Perhaps you should rethink your methods here. You can try again later. Right now, just chill, okay? Oh, so it's gone. I can't even choose it. Boo. Boo. Boo earns. Well, that's no fun. I want the option to come back. I'll just reload. But we won't do it again. We just need some charisma stuff. So yeah, I don't have a... Oh, hey, now I do. Hold on a second. There was nothing there. When I came here, it was empty. What the shit? It was empty, was it not? Am I going crazy here? I went back and it was blank. Oh, was I scrolled down? Oh, I was scrolled down, I think. Well, that's silly. Okay, well, now that we have our helmet on, the charisma helmet, let us try again. Oh yes, and cast Bless. Oh, no, that was worse. That was worse. Alright, well, we can skip all that. I don't know why you can't load while you're, you know, while you're there. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep doing that because that would be like a hard one to do. So we'll just piss off. We got what we needed. Thanks for the chit chat. All right, so I need to go back and get. Oh, is this one done? Oh yeah. Need to go back and get Snell. You must have realized by now you're not just some government goon. You are the Cleric. That's right. The one and only Norvik's protector and hero of the downtrodden. The Cleric. This is your calling, your duty, your life. Since you joined the Earthguard to make sense of this unruly life of yours, it is your calling. This is where you found your zealotry, your love for the city, your meaning in life. You've said it so many times now, you're a rogue, and it's honestly a great path for you. Being unsmooth and unsneaky, that just seems like a poor man's choice. Oh yes, I am a very cool rogue after all. Yes indeed, sneaky smooth, dick-ass rogue. The only way that life feels right, you know? Since you were a kid, you've been sneaking around the streets. Remember the dick-ass rogue? Good times. Working your ass off, not by choice at first, but you've learned how awesome it is to feel to make money, especially when you make a lot of money with as little effort as possible. That's what a rogue does. He takes what he wants and avoids any of the pesky consequences. It's fucking great. And so on. Tell me more about the Cleric. With that name as your pride, you will keep going through divine sacred magic. Your healing spells increase by extra proficiency. Your heals can also be increased by your strength modifier instead of your wisdom modifier if it is higher, which it is. Dick-ass rogue. Hustle, truffle, run, never get caught. Your trifle rolls are increased by an extra proficiency. Why do I call it trifling instead of stealing? Duh. You know the trifler, the scary monster thing? You read a story once about one of them. Out on some island. It gets caught stealing stuff from the locals. It's like a reference thing. You're not the only one who uses the expression, right? So a better heal or better proficiency. I'm gonna go with the proficiency because I've got items to heal. Yes, I have magic, but we keep finding items to heal, so I think I'm good. We're gonna go with the extra proficiency for stealing shit. Hells yeah! Dick-ass rogue! ass rogue. That's me. That's this guy. I wonder if this would have been like different. If I had like other options, like if it was wizard and something. Yeah, the money making course. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, is this open? Oh, I can't even interact with the door. Okay. Can't do anything over there. Can't do anything over here. That person's gone. I wonder if we needed to do something with them. Guess it's not my problem anymore. Alright, this goes back to the... Oh, hey, there was something here on the ground. A strange rod. Looking over the ledge towards the Rillermore's blades, you see them spinning per usual, except in one of them, there's something stuck. You see a rod. Oh yeah, there it is right there. A fancy thing, decorated. How did it end up there? An esoteric event? Interesting. It appears you've spotted something interesting. That divine is quite easy to spot among mass-produced arcane era magic items. It is an immovable rod. An immovable rod? Yes. Are they rare? No. Uncommon. Though they can be quite useful, as long as the esoteric forces upon them have not waned. However, while it is lodged inside the roller mill blade, that is a more fascinating inquiry. While it's unmovable, wouldn't it be dangerous to try and grab it? You could die, yes. But it might be worth it, maybe? Yeah! Yeah, it is moving. It is in fact moving. This is interesting. A 7? Come on, you could have did better than that. You reach out, leaning as far as you can, and you miss the rod. But in the process of falling, you landed right onto the blade of the roller mill. What? There I am. Why does this always happen to me? There's a good reason, surely. Maybe even two. Beyond the water, on the ridge of an ancient passage of Jorian stone, stands a young girl. Next to her, the mother. The child points towards the roller mill, exclaiming, "Mother, look, a cleric! He's riding the mill." The mother responds with a sigh. Yes, yes, she tells her daughter. Come, we have to get home for supper. It's fucking 8 in the morning. You're not going to supper. Is there nothing else I can try? Pray. You pray, and praying brought down the difficulty modifier. We can do it? Oh my god, no. What? You clench every muscle in your body. You stare at the ledge, the opportunity. The mill blade spins up to the perfect point, and no, I can't do it. Your body does not listen, nor does your mind, lacking courage. It is shaking as the mill rolls past once more. I really, really can't do it. Coward. The world rings in your head. Coward. You can do it. There we go. There we go. Your arms clenching the side of the mill blade, your opportunity slowly approaching. Jump. You leap through the air, far but not far enough, at least for graceful landing. Oof. Your body slams hard against the wall, your gloved hand clutching the edge. You pull yourself up, rolling to the side. Am I alive? Somewhat. As you stand up, you realize something falls to the ground. The rod, even though it's right there. It lands with a thud on the stony walkway. It's a hard wooden frame with a fancy set of piece on each end. Along the handle is a button, however it appears permanently pressed down. A quick swipe of your hand reveals its magical nature, the tingle. However, this item is clearly broken. Try touching it against the ground. As you do, it gets stuck to the ground, obviously. It's a broken, immovable rod. It's a movable rod? Sure. Whatever object it touches last, the rod will be esoterically locked and aligned with. It cannot be moved once it touches an object, until it comes in contact with a second object. What constitutes an object in this case? That would be an esoteric designation, usually determined by belief or common esoteric forces, or set in specific rules left by your. In this case, it seems to indicate a dynamic object connected via mass. Were you to cut off your arm, that arm would be a new object. Were you to place that arm on the ground, it is not a new object, but were you to, for example, staple the arm to the ground via pittons, then that could potentially constitute as part of the ground, depending on how harsh the defining forces are in this particular case. Either way, there's no real use in defining those rules right now, but it would be interesting for further study at a later date. Gods, the blue one talks a lot. It's just a magical stick. Simpleton. What could it be used for? Used? Oh, nothing. It's quite literally a useless stick. Really? Well, if used very carefully, it could be a bookend. Was it worth it? I mean, it's a cool stick. It's a very, very interesting stick. Those can never be bad. So now I have a stick? I have a stick. +1 dexterity. It is a movable rod. Is it like a weapon? It is not a weapon. It is an accessory. Well, +1 dexterity is not much of anything. Which is unfortunate. Alright, so now that it's a new day, can I go steal another magazine? Also, I haven't even been in here yet. I should probably go get Snell first. Where did Snell say he was going to be? Is he going to be at his house? Is he going to be back? Fuck. He could be anywhere. Is he going to be back in the gardens? I love that my little cantrip hasn't turned off. The light, that's really cool that it's still going. Yeah, stick it to my helmet, oh my god. Can I stick it to my helmet? Clearly not. Oh hey, a shard of yore on the ground. Yoink. Now I've got lots of these things. Oh yeah, oh she's gone. Can I go through her shit now? An ask of ingredients. You can surely take some. And I will, thanks. Be back after lunch. Potted mushroom. Yeah, yoink. Mine now. I love free shit. So Snell. Oh, there's Snell. Hello, Snell. Morning, Cleric. You ready to head out? Yeah, more or less. By the way, yesterday with Darrow. Thanks. Doesn't make much of a difference to people like him, but seeing you stand up to Darrow like that? Priceless. I hate his type. Oh yeah? What type? Anyone higher than me in the hierarchy. Spoken like a true Asglist. Oh boy. Finally, Snell puts a pouch inside his inner jacket pocket. Oh, crowns? Seems like a fair amount. Alrighty, I'm ready. Can I rob him? Oh, I cannot. Oh yeah, can I rob her? Oh, yes I can. I have better trifling skills. Excuse me while I take a look here. Can I do a 22? Hold on, let me... Do I have some dexterity items that I can toss on right now? So plus... What's this one give me? Intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Okay, so all of them. That one lowers my dexterity. All right. Hi there. Oh yeah, and bless. Give myself bless. Oh, bless is a second? Oh, no, it's first. Never mind. All right, I want this ring. Fuck off. Seriously? All right, whatever. Stupid. Fine, you can keep the ring. I didn't want it anyway. It, like, heals me. Like, what do I care about that? I don't need to be healed. There's some free mushrooms over here. Yoink. Oh, oh, oh. Did you just rip those mushrooms out of the pot? Why'd you do that? It was cultivated there. It was a potted mushroom. I am not sure why I did that. Nature is yours to mold. Someone worked hard cultivating those. And you've just taken them. Stop with the sermon. By the gods, you'll put all these plants to better use. Just take whatever you want. Stop complaining. You're the one complaining. Literally no one will care, I guess so. Yeah, that's right. They're mine now. Can I use this? Is it blocked? Oh, no, I can finally use it. Where are we going? It's a mystery. Who even knows? Oh, hello. Oh, it's the merman. Can I do something with this fish? An entity. Yeah, it's the Paperboy's boss. Not now. Oh, all right. Well, bye then. Oh, hey, there's a dude up there. Probably an assassin. Oh, now we're back in the apartments. Oh yeah, can I go in here now? I have no reason to be interested in this particular door. Says who? Says who? What's this door? Dormitory. Out of commission. Alright, fine, whatever. Who's this person? Hello? Bow for hire. Are you gonna join my party? Fuck off, human. Oh, wow. Alright, well, screw you. Does this go back to the, yeah, this goes back to the garden. Doesn't it? Which door? Oh, right there. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, we're going back to the paper boy. We're looking for some free papers. I love that the trash is interactable again. Is there another? Oh, there's some apples. Apples today. I love it. Alright, what do I want today? +1 charisma. +1 dexterity, which I could use to steal that one. Okay, let's do this one first. What is with these really shitty rolls? Alright, no. I'm not allowing that to happen. Come on, my dexterity is supposed to be up there. Even though I totally should just let it... Totally should just let it go, but... I want more books. He's got so many books. We will cast Bless. We will put our dexterity items back on. If we're going to do some stealing, we're going to do some stealing correctly. There we go. Much better. Yoinks. And now we're going to take that and hold that. So our dexterity's 17. We're going to grab this other one. Fucking yeah. He's not even going to have any by the time I'm done. This one's really easy, so we'll grab that one. Oh! Already caught me. I'll stop there. Whoops! You're on your own now. You didn't pay for that! It's not free? I love how he doesn't even remember anything. Not even for a cleric like me? I'm sorry. Just don't do it again. Okay, lie. So I can't unlock that with a shard? No, it's just other things. Okay, that's fine. So we'll put that back on. We'll put that back on. And we were using this for the extra wisdom. But we could do that instead. I don't know, that brings our charisma down. I gotta think about that. That's probably a little more balanced. I know it brings our strength down, but whatever. What's in my deep storage? Oh yeah, the helmet that doesn't do anything. Oh, we'll eat one of these. Alright, thanks. Oh wait, this has stuff again? Didn't I already take those? I guess I didn't before. Oh hey, here's our demon friend. Hello again, demon friend. Hello, you again. How can I help? Oh, nothing. You have nothing new to say? Boo. That's fine, I guess. I see our seagull is still over here. Alright. Oh yeah, I have speak with animals. Hold up. Hold up. I can talk to the bird. Yeah, boom. Speak with animals. As the spell activates, you suddenly watch as the bird lets out an annoyed grunt. What are you looking at, you dumb featherless walker? Shut up, you dumb bird. It speaks? The bird jolts and looks at you sideways. Who is this? One who speaks so bird-like, yet does not carry wings. I am the cleric. The bird lifts its neck up high. A proud beast. I am Faye, Denfisur of the Cost, servant of Saint C. You are no feather, not enemy, unless you break the oath between our worlds. What oath? The oath of pieces. Your low status would not allow your uppermen to divulge such information, of course. It is the oath that tell your people to allow us to take your offerings. Sacrifices. You mean our scraps? Oh, right, offerings. Holy offerings, he barks. Squawks? Yes! The bird speaks like a bad politician who loves the sound of his own voice. What do you know about the tea shop explosion? Like he would fucking know. He'd be like, what's the tea shop? The what exactly? Big fire over there. Ah, yes, it was the blue flames of death. The Lord of the Water has spoken of it much. He knows that is a sign of the end times. Oh gods. The bird is devoted, that is good. As the featherless burn upon the end of the ebbing tide, those who stay seated will scorch like the burning coast. A second coming of the featherless hubris. And the doorways will open once more. The bird clears its throat. The Holy See says it is so. I do not remember the rest. But it is something like the feathered court will rise as long as the dice of the string master favors us. I get it, that's cool. The Holy See is truth. Could I meet with the Holy See? No. Only feathered are permitted. His bird face gives an expression you swear could only be described as a smirk. What are you voting in the election? Yes. What are you voting in the election? Its eyes light up. The Holy See, the bird yells calmly. It flaps its wings violently. That's not an official party. It should be. You better not be asking about politics, Cleric. The goblin is perceptive. He knows you well already. What are you doing here? I am on mission to watch the water. The Lord of Water demands information, I give it. After a long day of information gathering. Who is Saint C? The Holy See. Jeez. The bird screams awfully loud. I serve the Lord of the Water, of the Holy See. He roams the coast. Do you live here? No! I nest at the wreck. That is the Holy Sea's home base. You are not invited. Thank you for your time. The bird's regal tone fades. You're left with nothing but the sound of the Ascani wind. Nod your head and leave. Alright, we talked to a seagull. We did it. We talked to our first animal. Imagine that. Alright, let me hit up my quests here, and let's see. I meant here. What are some things... I need some reminders as to what we gotta fucking do. So, there was someone trying to kill us. Okay, there's nothing that I do for this right now. Anyone can show up. How did I survive? Okay, yeah, we're looking... Oh, yeah, they were in the bar. They were supposed to be in the bar. There were some people in the bar I was supposed to look for. Oh, well, that's nighttime. Oh, yeah, we gotta get on a date for some reason. Okay. This one's done. Oh, yeah, we can bring the guy back to life with Revivify. Revivify? Whatever. I don't know how I would do that. I don't have the spell. Do I gotta pay for it? I wonder. Fix my spell book. Yes, I need to pick it up at night. Convince Nessan to teach me primal magic, if you're so inclined. Who's Nessan? I don't know who that is. Did I talk to them already? Or did I just learn this piece of information? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's the bugbear that wouldn't let me in. I needed to go past the bugbear to do something. Oh yeah, we have access to the tea shop, so we can go into the tea shop. We have that done. Find out more about the Valkyrie. Oh, we found the Birdman, but he doesn't want to talk to us right now, which is interesting. Yeah, okay, that's done. And then, oh yes, find Frank, the man in yellow. We were looking for the man in yellow. Something about voting. Oh yeah, try checking around Water Lane in the morning. Oh yeah, he's doing a milk run. Well, it is the morning. Let's go to Water Lane. Water Lake? Water whatever? I don't fucking know what it's called. Is there like a faster way over there? Do I really have to go through the pillar every time? Oh, there's a cat! Oh my god, stop! Everyone stop! I need to go talk to this cat. Hello, cat. A black cat. Is my spell still going? Is it still active? How long does this last? It doesn't even care that I stomp up next to it. A proud beast. Treat it with respect, and it shall treat you the same. Behold the cat, a legendary trickster of Norvik. Greetings, who might you be? The cat lifts his head up. Its dark eyes squint at you for a second, sniffs the air, and then ignores you once again. It knows more than it lets on. Wisdom comes from knowing when to act and when to not. This cat does not care for you in the slightest. Pet it or something? I don't know. If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magnificent creature, you need to find the first level spell, Speak with Animals. Oh, it doesn't last? Oh, I can only use it once? Ugh. You place your palm in front of your face and whisper, everything is words. As you do, the subtle movements of the cat appear not so subtle anymore. Then it snaps, and your mind appears to translate into all form you understand. Hello, cat. Hmm? You hear a loud scoff coming out of the tiny creature. been a long time since one of you brutes learned to speak. Do not call me cat. That is an idiotic way to greet someone. I am Sir Treban of the Stones in the Waters. You shall address me as such. Of course, Sir Treban. The cat speaks in a jaded, regal tone. It's adorable. He's full of himself, and he should be, honestly. Aw, it's just like my cat. The goblin looks at the cat and then back to you. Neat. You go ahead and interrogate this cat. I'll be here when you are done. I'll be frank, Humano. Never cared too much for your kind. Humano? An attempt at cash speak. How glib. Understandable. This brute is subservient, eh? Fitting for your kind. Well, what do you want? I'm not sharing prey with you, if that's what you're expecting. The cat speaks in its slight cat speech accent, which is logical, but still quite strange to hear from a creature of his stature. What's it like being a cat? What do you know about the tea shop? You see anything suspicious lately? You live out here? What's the voting in the election? Feed his ego enough to get actual answers. Is his name is Kind? I like that. So apparently I'm subservient, so he likes that? Okay, yeah. Lower the difficulty, thanks. Boom. You want real answers? Feed his ego. Easiest way to do that? Compliment him, but not soft compliments. Hard compliments. You are a legendary creature of the dusk and dawn, Sir Treban. The coast trembles at your appearance and longs for your presence. Yes, well, the cat mumbles. Bards were surely wrote songs of my accomplishments, that is true. They will. Now, is there anything else you can think of that will be useful for me to hear? The cat yawns. Will you go away if I do? Absolutely. He sighs in a deep grumble, the type of noise you did not expect to come out of a cat. Fine. The blue fire awoke me from my slumber. Had I been closer, my whiskers would have been fried. Go on. Yes, I am trying. I want you to know who caused this ruckus in my territory, so I kept watch. The green munchkins ran around like crazy, trying to put out the flames. You could call smell that. I saw a brute like you, but in garish yellow cloth, being interrogated by some of them. Man in yellow, free strider, perhaps? Yeah, it's Frank of Frank. And once the fire was out, which did not take long, the one who should have wings appeared. Is that the angel? On her orders, the what do you call it? Tea shop? Yes. They hammered it shut. Then she did something, wave and glow on it. A locking spell, to keep outsiders from entering the crime scene, commonly used in the city. That's it. Now leave. I have more questions first. Oh, for the love of... Oh, for the love of... You want to ask Sir... Oh, that's his name? Sweet. Ask him what he thinks about goblins. What do you think of the goblins? What are you on about? That translate into, excuse me, what do you mean by that in catch speed? The green guys. Ah, you mean the munchkins. They are annoying, but not worse than your kind. Okay, thanks. He called you a munchkin. Munchkin? That hit a sore spot. The fuck did I do? Thank you for your time. Oh, it even said that time, break the spell. Maybe the other one said break the spell and I didn't notice. Alright, we were going to Waterface before the tea shop. Water, what's it? Is there anything over here that I can do? Oh, I think there's a shard. Yeah, we'll grab that shard first. Yeah, poor guy. Those munchkins. I mean, they do kind of look like munchkins to a cat. They're real small and stuff. Why not? All right, through the pillar. Pillar peephole. Whoosh. We're gonna check up on what's his face delivering milk. I love that. I love how we're not even solving the crime. It's just going around doing whatevs. Oh, I see there's a hatch up there. Oh, there he is. Hello up here. Give it a Savorino. Oh, can I steal from him? Fuck yeah. What you got? Milk? Ooh, if I steal it from him, he's not gonna be too happy about that. Boom! Yoink. Alright, what's this milk do? +1 strength, -5 constitution. But extra health. That's pretty bad to the constitution. Let's talk to him. Ost is standing at a street corner. Behind him, a large crate of milk boxes. Cleric, leave! Be gone! Is this the milk run? Yes. Can I help? No. Try harder. You can do this. Okay. Yes, now go. It is questionable milk. What if I drink the milk? No, or do as wish. If Cleric does, Cleric will pay. Either way, I get rich. Maybe not then, but it is milk. It is delicious. We already told him we hate it. I wonder if he remembers that. Who's funding this operation? I am. I get from producer, then transport, then sell. It is milk run. It is big profit. Then no more question. I am busy. So rude. Hustler's gotta hustle. Just hanging out here? No. Go away. I will not talk to Cleric. Seems like he's not in the mood to talk. Obvious, yes. Halfway thrall. That's a big word for a little green guy. Snell glances at you, then shrugs. Okay, bye. So that's it? That's not even a quest. I came here to see you selling milk, and that's it. I don't even... Here it is. So if I go talk to people and try and sell them... Oh, they moved the shrine. How could you do that? How could you do that, jerks? Shouldn't I move it? It's like in the middle of the road. No, it has chosen its path. The figure of Earth, this is a makeshift shrine, meant to stand exactly where it is and where it might go. Ready to serve whoever needs him the most. Just like you. Alright, fine, whatever. So there's no real quest there with the milk guy, unless I start selling milk, which would be pretty awesome. Is this place open now? Oh, it's open today. Hooray! This is the trader place. The orc lady is here? Oh, yeah, the orc lady is here. Oh, is that one of the... No, that's something else. A guy. He keeps shuffling about. What? This is a... Oh, it's like a spirit. Hired smoke method. You look into the flames of the fireplace. A hissing voice calls out to you. Didn't your mother ever tell you it's rude to stare? Oh shit, look closer. Squat down and look closer. Your eyes adjust to the brightness of the fire. A figure lies upon the lit timber. Like a puff of smoke materialized into a solid chunk. It's a method, a primal spirit. This one appears to be made of smoke and heat. Keep staring. The creature lets out a groan and rolls around on the fireplace. I'm Tinatol. Terrible to meet you. Lovely to meet you as well. Oh, just keep staring. Stop looking at me like that. It looks back and forth between you and Snell. I'm in charge here, so don't do anything nasty or I'll report you to the Tusk Lady. Tusk Lady. Amazing. Your goblin companion squints into the fire. Then he whispers to you, I hate these things. Keep staring closer. It stares back for a moment. Then it blows a puff of ashy smoke in your face. What the hell? Don't stare. So you're like a guardian to this place or what? Something like that. I'm only obliged to attack you if you actually steal something. Oh, really? Test the little guy. Grab a piece of wood splinter off the ground. Like, this is gonna hurt my hand. It's gonna burn me. The little guy gives you a smoky expression. No, and don't test me. Keep pushing. Can you give me some examples? I guess, an example? It leans back in the flames and mutters in a language you don't understand. Primordial. It leans out of the fireplace and gestures towards the mirror in the corner. For example, if you try to open the safe or something, then I'd have to attack you for real. The what now? Wait, shit, I'm not supposed to say that. Can you forget I said that? Or, physically frustrated. It snaps its little claw-like fingers, then turns back to you while laughing. You fell for it. You see, I was merely kidding. Of course there's no safe in the wall behind that mirror. That would be ridiculous if I just blurted that out. This creature looks around. Okay. Is there something I could do to get you to look the other way? Look, I'm bound here, you know. Only higher orders would allow me to look the other way. I'm taller than you, so in size. A puff of smoke wisps into the air. If you were an elemental lord or something, that'd change things, but you're not, so... You really pissed him off, so... Okay, because I kept staring. I have bless. Is there no other way? I mean, do you have a sweet spot for crowns, too. Money can warp all laws of reality. How big of a sweet spot? How about 500 crowns? Something like that. I could look the other way. What would he need money for? This elemental does not seek value out of your coinage. He mostly likes the material itself. That's a crazy high amount. What can I say? I like the minerals on those coins of yours. Hopefully that comes back. So Constitution? Constitution. We got some Constitution items. That's just it. That's all we got. 15 Constitution. We've got Bless. We'll see. Hey, rude guy. I call anyone I want anything I want. And why is your scarf talking? Is there anything you do to look the other way? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. All right, do it. Come on. Yes. That should work. Shield. Your skin is a shield. Take off your right glove. Huh? Place your hand in front of the smoke guy, right in the flames. Coincidentally, you reach forth. Oh, confidently, you reach forth. Oh, smoky boy, what the critting are you doing? The intense heat wraps around your flesh. Ooh, I better heal myself. Holy hells and bells and stuff, it exclaims and dances around your searing hand. Eating away. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is a horrible idea. Gods be damned, dude. This is enough. Slowly remove your damaged hand from the fire. Your heartbeat screams in your ears. Blood rushing. Adrenaline pumping. Beyond your body, the smoke creature laughs wildly. Haha, you're awesome. Fuck it. I guess you are an elemental lord. I'll look the other way. You go ahead and do whatever you want, boss. You hear him cackling as he rolls over and stares into the wall. Alright, that's all for now. Yeah, I mean, I guess I did stick my hand in a fire. Of all things. Do I have some, yeah, consumables? I got quite a few apples. I mean, I don't, it's only one hit point. You know, these are pretty good. Yummy. And another 5, fully healed. Don't mind me while I just rob you. A mirror with something behind it. Oh, it is watching me closely. But taking a quick glance, you do see there is surely a hidden safe behind the mirror. Interesting. I'll have to come back when Vieira isn't around. Oh, yeah, of course. So I get him to look away, but not... Oh, fuck. I can mess with your globe. You approach the half-sphere. It accurately depicts the best calculated distances we've got. The upper bands, those filled with the forces of good, justice, and the Novorkian way. Spin it around. You do so, revealing the other 4 bands, those furthest away from your home band. The lower bands, they are all wrought in madness and evil. You've never actually seen these bands, so who knows what they're like. Is this gonna, like, teach me shit? Is this lore? Oh, I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. I don't need lore from a globe. Goodbye. Alright, Raid, have yourself a good night, dude. That probably goes to the roof. That goes underneath. I guess I'll talk to this person first. Oh, can I rob them? No, there's nothing to rob. The orc stands among fancy furniture. A crackling fireplace lights up her face as you approach. Hot. Welcome to the Ascani Reed's Trading Company, Cleric. It is the orc lady again. Beware her manipulation. Yes, and also, tell her she looks lovely. Right, you're the orc who was fighting with the dwarves. She lets out a hearty laugh. Fighting, you say? In all honesty, I wouldn't mind a real scrap at this point. She walks over to the desk, grabbing a piece of paper. It could be a good idea to search the guild warehouse below. Not only find some goodies, but also check what's going in and out of the city. This wonderful free strider lady is the one who decides who comes and goes, so talk her into letting you enter her warehouse. Well done, handling the dwarves. Made my life a lot easier, at the very least. I didn't do it for you. Anytime. Good, there might be certainly more things we could use a cleric's help with. Now, things are a bit busy here. We're currently deep in paperwork with a new partner. But I can always make time to a friend for the free strider cause. Is there anything I can do to help? She walks over the drawer and pulls out several papers. I've got a perfect task for a strong cleric like yourself. Heh, yeah, you are. She stuffs the yellow documents in your hand. AEFAs. A what? An Ascani Economic Free Strider Accord. We've been unable to hand them out previously due to a number of legal reasons that are being stripped away once we, if we, land in a good position of the future government. So in preparation, we're opening talks with a number of local entrepreneurs. Having these handed out by official cleric would make the process a lot more official. However, greatly expediting the process. At least our numbers seem to indicate that folk are much more agreeable to city officials than our own staff. I'm guessing you can assume why. Free Striders are scary. Horrifyingly, really. She taps the documents in your hands. These are legal documents showing every clause in the local EFA. Very generous terms. that will greatly assist the local corporations in growth, revenue, and stability. Oh, my bless just expired. No. We're not all talk, you know. We do actually support like local infrastructure and businesses quite heavily. And the first step is getting those businesses to actually join our Accord. You want me to hand out contracts? Yes, mostly for them to take a look at. Once we get 3 Tolstad businesses on paper, we'll have met our pre-election quota. That will make my bosses very happy. That would make me very happy. 3 businesses, huh? Of course, if you want to deliver them to more, just go ahead. The businesses need to be established, but not necessarily registered. If you're not sure, you can hand them out anyway. Off the top of my head, I can recommend visiting the Lich House and the Drunk Sphinx, of course, but I'm sure you can find more. Come back once you've handed them out. I'm sure to return the favor. I don't want to do that. Tell me about the griffin on the roof. Griffin on the roof! The orc laughs at your words. That really sounds like a magazine title. I swear I've read it at some point. I'm serious. There's a griffin upstairs. Yes. I thought it sounded funny is all. Technically, the griffin is not allowed to use our building as a nest. However, by sheer happenstance, it has become one of the many unwritten and unofficial exceptions around here. I simply have learned to make do as one does. Is it annoying to deal with? Yes. Though the real answer to that involved describing griffin droppings, and I'd prefer to keep away from that. Who owns it? One of our temporary guests. A high-ranking member of the Freestriders. Come to visit up for the election. One of those types. Can I fly on it? I'd recommend not, entirely for the sake of your own health. Unless you've got somewhere off to fly to? Damn it, I don't. If I did, I'd totally try it. Somehow, I could imagine. Vera is not happy about the situation. You would love to have a griffin one day. You could be like the heroes of your childhood tales, soaring through the air, rider of the sky. I need access to the guild warehouse. Yes! She takes out her notebook. Have you delivered the documents? No. She looks... I'm still here. It's the same conversation. She looks up from her notes and nods. Right, I'll just be waiting to hear back from the signstress in that case. Should be any minute. You actually have to get some people to sign the papers, it appears. 3 local entrepreneurs, was it? Might be a challenge, but we'll see. What's with the thing in the fireplace? I'm not a thing. Don't mind him, he's harmless. I don't know exactly how he came over the contract, but I believe it was a something fellow who handed it over. A smoke method. It keeps track of unwanted visitors. So don't touch anything, Cleric, unless you like being seared. Can I have that spell scroll over there? Oh, that? Just a little something left behind by my superior during his latest visit. Don't touch it, please. Well, I want it. Gimme. Where is it? Right here? I want it. Gimme. Aww. Oh, is it that one? For emergencies. Yeah, I love emergencies. Trifle with it. Protection from evil and good and etc. And I failed. Wow, that is sad. Cleric? The orc sweeps in and places a firm hand on your shoulder. Please refrain from touching things here. You are a guest, not in any way admitted to indulge in company property. Oh, she punched me or something. Oh, my ego, it is bruised. You should just sneak inside at night. Maybe bribe that weird fireplace thing, too. Alright, fine. I'll leave it alone. So I can't go downstairs? Oh, I was able to go downstairs. Maybe there's like a locked door or something. Hello? Money? Yeah, I'll steal it. Fuck yeah. Yoink. Hello? Hey, man. Along the docks, you see a bustling of humans and dwarves, cargo moving about, among hard, salty waves hitting the pier. This is where the business happens. Though this is the quest side, looking across the... oh my goodness, I can't read. Though this is the quiet side, looking across the span, you see most ships are docked on the West Walk, or Water Lane West, or whatever they call it these days. On the edge behind the Free Strider headquarters, a number of workers are hanging about, drinking and talking. One of them, a long-haired dwarf with droopy eyes, throws you a cool head nod. You look like a cleric. Hello, yes, I'm the cleric. I thought that'd be clear up by now. By now? I never met you before, man. It is pretty obvious. Alright. I mean, who else would dress like this? The goblin gestures towards you and your outfit. True, I guess. I guess the bucket tripped me up. Ah, yes. Can you let me into that door over there? Nah, man. Only the Free Striders got access there. Who should I talk to? Durelius, I guess? Or no, wait. He's never here. That guy's supposed to be the managing officer, you know. But Vriller's pretty good, too. So Vriller's the boss? Apparently. It's a bit messy now before the election, which is understandable, so I won't complain too much. Alright, bye. So I can't go anywhere. There's a little staircase. Oh, that goes... Okay, so that goes into their warehouse. And we will go upstairs. This is the roof. Oh, no, this is... Okay, it's just the upstairs. So will my talk with animals... Oh, yeah, how many more incense do I even have? 11. Okay, I'm fine. I was gonna rest for an hour, but... Fuck. Oh, you only restore one spell slot. Oh, I thought you'd restore all of them. Well, that's kind of silly. Alright, hello again. Oh, it's wisdom. How come I can't talk with it? Hold on, actually, if I do this, can I do talk? Oh, there it is, talk with animals. Wait, before I do that, what am I wearing? Wisdom, constitution, intelligence, a little bit of everything. My wisdom is a little low. Oh, it's because I got that book. It was this that I had before. There we go. And then I had this. Okay, that feels a little better. Okay, let's auto-save there. Or quick save or whatever. Let's speak with animals. Your spell causes you to feel lighter for a moment, as if connected with the soaring dreams of the griffin. Then it fades as a deep growling voice enters your ears. Oh, he's waking up. You foolish biped. The griffin gets up from its slumber with a dark groan. Ugh, how many times must I make it clear? I require a rest, or do you wish to taste my steel? I apologize, O great griffin. You think me weak to flattery, eh? The beast spreads its wings. You may address me as Giorgio Valesentijo, Master Giorgio. Who does this chicken think he is? Wow, this beast lives on a pedestal. Whatever it is says, just play along. Hello, Griffin. Your manners are in the gutters, along with your bloodline. Harsh, even by bird standards. Now I'm in a good mood after my nap. Go ahead, ask me whatever inane questions you might have. How'd you get the name Giorgio? My father was whatever. We are bred to be perfect, the griffin growls, leaning his beacon towards your face. Interesting. The griffin must be one of the Veta da Rai, typical racing breed. Oh, I'm gonna impress him. That is correct. Of course you've heard of my home kingdom. VDR is the greatest city on the coast. The gnomes who live there have served my lineage for over a century and a half. Once I finish this obligation in the West, I will return to rule my house once more. Soon enough, soon enough. What do you do around here? I handle scouting for the boat bipeds, though they do not hold any interest for my valuable information. Some of the less rugged ones I even move around from time to time. I traveled with one a few days ago, all the way to this strange cold land. In return, I get fed a glorious amount of sustenance, more than you could ever wish for, biped. Who's your owner? I have no owners, you foolish thing. You need to wrap your mind around a superior being not needing to slave away all day. Learn from me. That would do you good. Who did you fly with? A biped of your size, approximately. One with a gaudy sense of style, some type of ground delver of a human, I believe. The type to head deep below and not come back for many, many days. It's sad, really, to be a biped, like you. We could find its owner below, then. Got it. What a lovely creature. Sleep well? Until you showed up, yes. I had a dream where I kept smacking bipeds like you around. It was wonderful. Why do you call me biped? Why? For that is what you are. A two-legged, featherless biped. Do you disagree? No, that is factually correct. It is. Biped. You're kind of chunky. This should be underlined. This isn't going to be good. Fed well. Yes, thank you. I am very rich indeed. Okay. Not dangerous. That's all for now. The voice disappears from the griffin immediately. Had a good chat? Didn't sound like you were best friends exactly. Wait, what did it sound like to you? You've essentially been squawking for a while now. I would have laughed if the noises coming from that griffin didn't scare the shit out of me. Sounded like you'd be gutted any second. The griffin and I came to an understanding, I think. Sure, let's go before the bird changes its mind. Well, now that he's awake, I can walk by. Yeah, baby. What is this? You approach the goods hatch. This is a very small goods hatch. The whole building appears to have been repurposed into a warehouse. Otherwise, making it this tiny would have been very silly. Don't you think the Free Striders will be too happy with someone sneaking in through the roof? The goblin squats down and grabs the rusty hanglock. But damn, look at this rusty thing. They really don't value security around here. Oh, he can help. Yeah, fuck yeah. Picklocking. With just a little bit of finesse, the lock cracks open. Quite literally, the rusty piece of shit won't ever close again. There we go. Great job. As you peek inside, you see a rope attached to the wood tumbling down in the open space below. Sweet, then we can actually climb back up. Didn't think of that. Let's see how well this rope holds up. And down we go. Did I just go into their warehouse? I love that. Give it a save before we do something real dumb. We got is this a wine? Potion of healing. Boring. 2d4 plus 2. I feel like opening this box is a bad idea, so we'll ignore it for now. A helm in sand. Oh god, not sand again. Plus 2 dexterity, negative 2 strength. You pick up the polished cellet helm, sand flowing from its orifices, but before you remove it from the box entirely, ah shit, not again. You see something shift in the sand in the crate. No, it is the sand that is shifting. You noticed. You're a noticer. Not again. Snell is desperately trying to help you. At least it's a DC 1. Dodge the sand. In a heartbeat, or faster, you pull your gloved hands. You watch as the sand attempts to rush forward, the shape of it like a slithering esoteric creature, and then just barely graze you before slinking back into the box. Aha! Won't get you again, you damn spooky blood-sucking sand monster thing. Then the sand goes still once more. Nice job. But yeah, this sand isn't really sand. Good job getting the helmet, though. It looks really nice. Snell rushes forward with the lid in hand. He shuts it with a satisfying thud. Good gods! I hate mosquito sand. It's not so bad. The goblin does not respond at first. He simply looks around and sighs. Be more careful. There's lots of weird shit in here. Okay, I'll leave this thing alone. But we got a new hat. So the one that we have is plus 2 strength, negative 2 wisdom. Extra dexterity, but lose 2 strength. So now our strength's really low. What can boost our strength? We've got this book that lowers our charisma. Okay, is there anything for charisma to kind of counter that? No, other than this, which I just replaced. And then that would be pointless because now it's just... Now we're just flip-flopping. Okay. Do I have anything? I guess I could use this stick. Nah. I like all these other bonuses. We'll leave it like that for now. Alright, we got a bag with money in it. Fuck yeah, lots of money. Oh, wait, I can... Oh, just look at it. Bunch of coins hidden in the grain sack. We got some enhance ability. Oh, we got a new spell. Enhance ability. It's a second... That's our first second level spell. Lasts for 4 hours. Tapping into animalistic spirit energy, you enhance your mental and physical abilities. Until the spell ends, you gain proficiency in all ability scores. In the ability scores you already have proficiency in, you gain expertise. Ooh, nice. That's pretty kick-ass. I clearly don't want to go out that door. Out of reach. Ah, damn, I really need that, that magic hand spell. You stare at a rack of hanging bicycles. They're so tiny. Some of them are very tiny. Yeah! Pocket bikes, the dream of every kid in Norvik. These are extremely expensive. If they work, few pocket bikes are functional these days. The bikes don't seem to do anything. You want one? No thanks. I'm assuming they're broken anyhow. They'd never leave actual functioning pocket bikes in a place like this. Way too expensive. Where is that rhythmic thumping noise coming from? Focus on that instead. Oh yeah, I thought it was just part of the background noise. Oh, it's probably coming from that... Oh god, that thing. I'm gonna save it. And I'm just gonna look at this door. Is this gonna bring us outside? I'm not getting out there that way. Okay. So if we open this... Oh god. Crate with a rhythmic thumping noise coming from inside. You approach one of the many large crates in the warehouse. Why is there a rhythmic thumping noise here? It is coming from the box. Just open it, straight up open it. Let's look at it first. The crate looks at you in turn. You spot a label. It says AR Akhang Exoskeleton Export. Air holes. There's air holes? Do you hear that noise? I do. He points to the side of the crate. It shows you strength expressing. You know that face well. Constipation, most likely. The goblin assumes you understand his subtle facial cues, clearly overestimating your social ability. It's a face that says, be careful, I think we've got something here. Knock on the crate. As you do, the drumming noise stops. Then after a short break, it starts up again. Your companion gives you a tired shrug. Come on. Hello? Then after a short, it starts up again. Alright, let's open it. Oh my, how? A 1! A fucking 1. You lean in and, ready when you are. Lift with your back. Lift with your legs? No, that's not it. Right, lift with your back. Your back muscles snap. As you hear that rancid noise, a scream escapes your mouth, and the pain causes you to fall. Jesus, how do you lift, Cleric? Fucking hell, just let me finish this, alright? Alright. The goblin puts his meager body weight into it, and despite you being out of commission, he gets the side to crack open. It's the bird person that's been missing. We found him. I can explain. You watch the wingless crow-looking creature scramble to compose himself. Drummer. That is Yokadori, often shortened to just Yobu. The birdman lets out a strange throat noise, then makes a series of nervous chuckles. He's inside of a shipping crate, marked for export. He's clearly trying to flee the law. Maybe he has good reason to escape. Is the fellow in danger? Weakling. Hiding like this, it's disrespectful. You're not trying to leave the city, are you? No, Dunk, that's not something I would do. I'm just inspecting the wares. Warehouse wares. Dunk. What's that sound? What, Dunk? That. I'm not, Dunk. Oh, man. I need some bonus dexterity. Give me a bless. Are you aware that your tea shop exploded? What? He knows. The bird mimics the sound of a young, shocked man. What a horrible and Dunk, shocking revelation. It's like his nervous tick when his sentence gets twists like that. You've been down here for how long? I am inspecting many wares. Yobu birdfolk are able to survive for up to 2 months without sustenance. Yeah, these type of mimic birds are known for being able to just hide in a hole for a very, very long time. You're pretty bad at your job, Mr. Drummer. Sorry for being pretty bad at inspection. I try my best. Do you have any enemies? No, everyone has. People tend to dig me, you know. Tell me what happened on the morning when it blew up. Oh, it was all normal. Empty tea shop all morning. I had business on Water Lane over noon. Been busy since then. This is big shock. You didn't hear the explosion? Sorry? He holds up a claw to the side of his head. This bird fuck is clearly messing with you. Either that or he's the most awful, compulsive liar you've ever met. You see your companion rub his eyes. Stop messing around. This is serious. Yes, I understand. Infuriating. Dunk. I had no insurance, sadly. That's for the best. Otherwise, I'd say you blew it up yourself. No worries. I'll get back on my feet. Always do. Alright. So we figured out his nervous tick, so that makes it easier. Come on. That was horrible. Oh, thank fuck. Smooth now. Just question the convo and slip in the question. Good. By the way, I gotta ask, which crate were you inspecting when the explosion happened? It was other one, the one with potion I was. He stops. Aha, I got you. No, I meant... Aha, I can't take that back, Mr. Drummer. Your lies have been eviscerated by my impeccable wit and rauciousness. You're taking it a bit far, Cleric. He gives Drummer a frown. Just spill the fucking beans already. Dunk. Now hit him with the big question. Who blew up the tea shop? Okay, okay, the Birdman repeats twice with the voice of the shrill woman. I tell you everything. Start talking then. I'm running a business on the side. Import, export, smuggling. How is it relevant to the explosion? Freestrider's my supplier. They set up a meeting. On that day, I left the tea shop behind. Went to check on wares. That's true. Wait, did you know beforehand that it was going to explode? No. Dunk dunk. I was in the warehouse here. I hear explosion. Then I hear Freestriders talking about it upstairs. So I hide in here waiting for boat. To get away from HWBT and Freestriders and the rest of this bloody mess. HWBT didn't know about the smuggling stuff? Not to my knowledge, no, goddamn. This sounds entirely like a Freestrider extension, typical. Why are you afraid of the HWBT? They will give me punished if they find out my little secret, Dunk. Possibly. The old lady won't take kindly to having a smuggling operation going on right on her nose. And how are the Freestriders connected with this? They set it up. They set me up. I had access to the secret tunnel under the temple. They forced me. I had to. It was, he seemed to stop for a moment, contemplating his next mimicry carefully. At noon, information broker, a foreign woman. Oh yeah, we did see. Is she the one that was leaning on the temple? She was selling something to Freestriders. She was in tea shop when I left. Tell me more. I do not know much. The voice he's mimicking displays way more confidence than his body language admits. I don't know, her name. She would hang out with the dwarves sometimes. Dwarves, eh? She gonna have a chat with them. Who is she meeting with? A Freestrider freelancer. The Hag. He starts flapping his arms as if he had wings. That's it. The Hag, she did it. She blew up my tea shop. Typical, he says, imitating Snell's voice and giving him a nod. Don't do that. But he's right. If there's a rogue hag running around, some esoteric bullshit is sure to follow. We'll need to follow up. Do you know where the hag is located? No, don't know. Ask the Freestriders. That's all. That's all I know. Where do you store these smuggled goods? Dunk. In secret tunnel. And how do I gain access to the secret tunnel? He's very reluctant to share this. Well, go on. Entrance from the tea shop might be broken. There is hidden entrance from Temple of Earth. Yeah. You can find it along the right side windows. Move rocks. Just enter that large chamber, then go right. Can't miss it. Move rocks? Yes. Loose stone tiles in the floor by the window middle of the wall to the right. Look, I don't have the greatest sense of geographic sensory perception or whatever. Could you describe this in the form of some other type of non-verbal communication? The bird stares at you for several seconds. Then he performs a series of movements with his little talon hands using precise motions. He visualizes the Temple of Earth, a big square. Then he shows you very clearly that there are two specific tiles found on the floor along the right wall. These two stone tiles can be pried upon to reveal a staircase down to the place he's describing. Give him a thumbs up. Dunk. What's your plan now, Birdman? I will leave. Dunk. I have business in Reeds. Big business. But if you leave now, you won't be able to vote in the election. Yes, that's regretfully. Dunk. The bird stares at you, looking uncomfortable. What's protocol now? Protocol? If he's trying to leave the city, taking the sit reg would be a good start. Citizens registry. I'm sure the old lady would love to have a word with him. And you're sure he's told me everything? Yes, please. I am in trouble, but I did nothing wrong. Smuggling's wrong. The bird fiddles with his satchel. A worn piece of paper. His claw holds it forth. Citizens registry. As you hold it up to your helmet, the bird makes that rhythmic thumping noise a few more times. Inspect the papers. You turn it over your hands. The paper is thick. It reads Drummer Yemling, born 010102 PE. Bet he picked 02 as his birth year just to avoid it looking too fake. 010101. Oh god, we got a decision. Hand the papers back to him or tell him not to leave. That one. Oh, okay. Good idea, Snell whispers to you. You can always drop them off to Lady Sageleaf. She'd appreciate it. The Birdman looks nervous. But I can leave warehouse? Should I contain this guy? It would take time to do so. Your gut tells you no. Boring. Tossing him in the stockade does seem like a good choice, but spending time on that seems stupid. You can go. Oh, thank you. The voice sounds sarcastic. Ha. The Birdman starts to shuffle towards the stairs. Good luck out there, Mr. Drummer. Without stopping, you hear him mutter out in a shrill voice. You too, Cleric. As the Birdman leaves the warehouse, you hear a faint rhythmic sound follow him out. Donk. I wonder what he'll do. You happy I took his papers? Happy isn't the right word, but Sageleaf might be slightly less pissed this way, in the short term. Having to deal with that bird sure is a headache. Cool, let's go. Alright. Escape. So the bird can leave out the front door and everyone's okay with that, and... Oh no, he's sleeping. Oh, I can just get past. Okay, good. That's good. I need to heal myself. I don't really want to use that. Use that bad boy. And an apple. Alright, feeling good. Quests. We got another one done. Take root. Finish this and then we'll be done because it's midnight now. So you took the bird's papers, made him stick around with the snakes. I sure did. Oh boy. Look, it's time to establish some baseline, okay? First of all, immigration is good. Immigration, it's a net positive for a modern society, for Norvik. Yes, it's true. What's that got to do with freedom of movement? It's literally the most fundamental policy of the Free Strider bloc. In the real old days, the only people with resources to travel would be the aristocrats of societies. In the real early days, that'd be the top dragon servant, the top slaves. Then, during the last few centuries, that changed. The average person suddenly got the ability to move. On a societal scale, sure, but also in a geographic sense. Each of the Arcanist splinters dealt with in different ways, but in general, especially once the Coast War broke out for real, all the borders got real tight. A shoot-on-sight type policy wasn't uncommon. And that's shit. Real shit. Borders are bullshit. Real bullshit. Let's go over the facts here. The number one cause of starvation, poverty, and economically related suffering is the general lack of prosperity. Historically, it's understandable why peasants and kings or early Arcanists didn't really get it, because they just didn't have any reference point. If things were always terrible, you wouldn't even know what good is, right? Then comes industry. Mass production, both esoteric stuff, access to free food, healing services, teleportation, and the fundamentals, textile factories, metal refining, and transportation. All of it giving way to an unprecedented amount of prosperity for everyone. It's like cheating in the economy. Everyone gets rich all of a sudden, even the old aristocrats. So then you have the question of nation states, of borders. You can make an argument that freedom of movement goes against certain ideals of nationalism, sure. You can't completely lock your own people away from others, you can't stay out of the global trade, you lose that authoritarian touch. In return, you get a supra-magical economic boost, one that helps everyone. You know those Asgels that hate free striderism so much? This is the point where they all shut the fuck up and sit down. Because Agleism didn't make anything better, not anywhere near the degree that opening the markets did. And locking down your borders, not allowing trade, people, labor, goods, and services to flow at the behest of the benevolent invisible hand, that's literally like arbitrarily making your people, all your people, objectively less wealthy and probably a lot hungrier, just for some dumb ego trip. Thus, immigration is fucking great. And anyone who disagrees is a fucking idiot. Yes, it must be balanced. Yeah, sure, but the market will take care of that by itself. The vacant jobs create the immigration appeal by itself. Nobody would move across the world if there weren't any jobs. That would be ridiculous. That makes sense. It sure does. So anyway, yeah. Making Drummer stay when he clearly wanted to get out? Shit move. Just a straight up asshole move. But you could clearly learn a lot from that bird. He's got that infectious paranoia about him. Oh shit, your stomach's upset. The bird. Yeah, the bird is a survivor. That is his legacy. More than that, he really had one hell of a way to handle himself, ignoring the shitty escape attempt. You saw how he danced around your questions? Seriously, maybe it's a racial thing, but he read the room just as well as he recorded those voices. Honestly, both of those are damn true. Take any lesson you want from him. That bird's got game. And remember, immigration is good. Alright, tell me more about infectious paranoia. Be ready for anything. The world could fall apart any second. The worlds could implode, your dreams shattered. When that happens, you get ready to run. Leave the city in a crate. Ship yourself to Zay Lee. Hey Zai, or whatever it takes. Advantage on initiative rolls. Okay, so only combat. Survival of the fittest. You live through it all. Advantage on death saving throws. Well, that seems to happen rather often. Reading the room. You want to say the right thing, right? Make the right choice? Yeah, make the right quick glance around the room first. Advantage on behold checks. What the fuck's a behold check? Behold, like... Nah, I gotta Google it. Advantage on behold checks. When analyzing characters. Okay. So when I click on them, I guess? Which I rarely do. So... Advantage on initiative, advantage on death saving throws, or advantage on behold checks. These are all shitty, I would argue. Advantage on initiative rolls. Okay, when I get into combat, I might go first. Combat has only happened a couple of times, though. Advantage on death saving throws. I mean, that is happening. Rehold. I did check. That has happened quite a few times. But, like, you know, I die, I just reload. Like, whatever. So, okay. Useless. And then advantage on behold checks. Being able to have more information about people does what for me? Does it even do anything? Like, okay, you give me some information, but then what? I mean, maybe that gives me some perks during conversations. You know what? Fuck it. Reading the room. I feel like it might be the most useful. Because the other ones, I can just reload. I can just reload. Versus this one is just... Give me information. So what is this behold? I can look at them? Oh, behold! Behold! Right, okay. There's a button here. DC 25. I never even looked. This is a button. Probably gives me information about them. 22, because I get... Look at that. Boop, 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 boom. This goblin gets shit done, no matter the odds. This is the first time I've ever fucking looked at this. Highly competent with craving validation. Just look at the way he dresses himself. He doesn't work for himself or any ideal. This goblin devotes his life for his lady, no different from religious nut. A lone wolf, cares too much, won't let anyone in close. Old trauma, got rejected family trouble, who knows? And then something that I didn't succeed on. Okay. That's what that does. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So now I've got all 4 of my feat slots full. That's fun. That's fun, I guess. Is this one blinking at me? Oh, yeah. Oh, what's this? Capital Dominion? Oh, yeah, hand out things. And she would let me into the... Yeah, I don't need to do that anymore. I just let myself into the thing. And there was a hag somewhere. I'm wondering if, like, there was a different thing to go up here. I wonder if that's what most of these dots do. One or both of these go here, maybe. Interesting. There's a dot here that's missing. Alright. Well, that is good for now, since it is a little bit past midnight, like 8 minutes. It is work in the morning, you know how it is, the grind. Mind you, I love my job, to be very clear, so, you know, I'm not that upset. But I'd rather play video games than do work. I think that's like everyone. Maybe not everyone would play video games, but everyone would rather do something other than work. It's just the truth. but I don't really have much of a choice. There's bills to pay. There's always bills to pay. Welcome to capitalism. Alas. Oh well. That is it for me tonight. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with me as we did like a big old tongue twister for the entire weekend. I read so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. You could tell that I would love to be. I'm not being serious. I would love to be a voice artist of a audiobook. Yes. To be or not to be, that is the question. No, I think I would hate it. I would not want to do that. But beside the point, I'm out of here. Have yourselves a great night, and I do hope to see you soon. Cheers.